Smooth, come on in, man. We're ready to roll. You know what I was telling you about, last week I was feeling all worn out because I was pissed off because we lost that game. I tell you, man, it makes such a difference. A football game should not have that kind of control over you. God, I was mad as... This doesn't all the way make up for it, though, because we're 2-2. Whew. Fam, let's do it. Let's get into this right now. Brock Purdy's performance. It's to be graded. Defensive MVP. Offensive MVP. Kyle Shanahan's play calling, of which people are still taking shots at. I want to talk about that, too. DC Nick Sorenson, directing of the defense. I got to tell you, I'm going to start with him right now. Nick Sorenson. What is up with that deep downfield pass? The only reason we got saved is because the man's leg was up on top of the defenders, and when he went down, the other foot never hit the ground. What is every week? Lazard in week number 1. Number 2, it was, you got it. Jefferson, okay. But Tutu Atwell, and then this dude, I don't even know who he is. He made a play. He just didn't work. But he still made the catch. Do something with that secondary. What are they doing wrong? And they're doing it consistently wrong every week. But you know what? Oh, I forgot to put his name down too. Wait. D. Winners. Fam. Well, let me do it in order. Brock Purdy's performance. Another shiny day. He had one play that he got a little carried away. Brock's aggressiveness. If indeed we wanted a quarterback that shows aggression, you got one now. Brock Purdy that boy gets crazy. I love it. I just don't want to see Christian Gonzalez on the field when he's going crazy because we got lucky. Gonzalez is no joke. Ask B.A. Did you see B.A.'s face? Every time they panned across, B.A. looked frustrated. He looked like either why won't they throw me the ball or I can't shake this dude. His ego took a shot today. B.A., you need to be humbled up a little bit anyway. You'll work harder. You'll be all right. You're still badass. Brock was straight money today. I loved him. Defensive MVP goes without saying to Fred Warner, but Fred didn't even play the whole game. Fam, we got to get some love to Malik. Is it Malik? Because I always get this wrong. Does he allow us to call him Malik or Malik? Anyway, M. Collins, we thought the absence of Javon Hargrave was going to be an issue. But we didn't really think it was going to have anything to do with the run. We didn't know how it was going to affect the run. Malik came body. Who's going to forget? Dude is over here in the way. Malik throws him in the garbage like a piece of trash. Goes up and grabs the quarterback. I've never seen Javon do that. I've never seen him come close to manhandling a defender or an offensive lineman and then go get the quarterback. Now you know what I'm worried about? Please don't let anything happen to Malik, whatever. Don't let anything. If he goes down, oh my God. Let's not talk that kind of thing into existence. Leonard Floyd came alive today. He looked a little better. Nick went crazy in the fourth quarter Nick was playing as if, tired of this, stop it. It's over. Lay down and just die. And they did. So, MVP, Fred Warner, and Malik. I'm telling you, Malik, just for that one play alone, I'm giving him all the love in the world. Nick, you're next week. You look good today toward the end. But Malik, Malik, offensive MVP. You know it was Juwan, don't you? You know what? We got a good run game, though, from Jordan Mason. He had a fumble, though. Juwan did it again. I mean, you can pick yours. Juwan. Jing. Kyle Shanahan's play calling. Somebody mentioned that during the chat, during the game. I said, you know what? Why do we call, every time something goes wrong, we look at Kyle Shanahan, even when the players out there screwing up royally. So I'm giving Kyle a B+ today. I can't, guys, 12 men on the field. I don't know whose fault that was. Jack Jones never doubted us for a minute. Jack Jones, you used to guy in the business. Good luck by saying bad things about the 49ers early on. We had some guys that gave 30-13. Jamel Casey, 30-13. 49er Brian, 30-13. The Smitty, 30-13. Have the Rams arrived yet? I told those losers over on X, they can come on over and join the winners if they want to. Rudy's over there still putting up things that make no sense. Hey, yo, Darius, come on in, man.
What's up, Ronbo?
Darius, man, at least we're back on the winning list. I just get tired of getting an ass whooping. So I was worried about today, even though it was the Patriots. Sum it up, man. Brock Purdy's performance, defensive MVP, offensive MVP, play called by Kyle Shanahan, and DC Nick Sorenson. God.
Yeah, I'm going to take a lot of the results I saw today with a grain of salt, especially pass rush-wise. I think the Patriots' offensive line is by far the worst offensive line in the NFL. I don't really think it's close. I mean, there's a reason why
that's not even the first string.
Right, they got people hurt, and that's the whole reason they're not playing Drake May. That's just how bad their offensive line is. No, even like Carolina last year, when their offensive line was bad, they still played Bryce Young. So that's letting you know how bad the Patriots' offensive line is. With that being said, our pass rush played well, so I'm glad it played well against the worst offensive line in football. If it looked bad today, I don't know what type of reaction I would have had, but I thought we played all right. I think at times our offense is kind of iffy. Now, I know the Patriots still do have a good defense, but I don't know what it is. Like that interception, it was nothing more than trying to force the ball to get Aiyuk, like feeling good about himself again.
Yeah.
I thought I loved some of the deep shots down the field though. I think there's like the most deep shots in a game I've seen watching Niners football in a long time. There's at least like 5 or 6 where Kyle Shanahan just said, fuck it, we're just gonna go run a deep post, run a bang eight, and just Brock just chucked that thing down, and it worked a good amount of time. So I'm glad to see our offense is still pushing the ball down the field, like deep down the field. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to I'm this season I've become pessimistic after watching what the Niners do the past few years. Just they always play well in the regular season and they always find a way to mess up in the postseason. So I'm not trying to get too high over a regular season win against a bad team. I just hope we could just build on this. Really, that's the big thing for me, especially defensively. Getting Nick Sorenson more acclimated with like play calling and like how he calls plays with the flow of the game in mind. So. I think we got a tough stretch coming up, so as long as we just keep building on today, it'll be hopefully we can turn things around.
Yeah, and we need to get a little more D winners out on that field. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, he flashed.
Oh
yeah, get Devondre out there, just put
Please.
D in there. I really don't care. I mean, it's not like Devondre is going to be any better than D anyways, right? So just
and Devondre's
let
reached
the
his
young guy
ceiling.
play, let him flash.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And also, Devondre's having to platoon now, and he can't understand why. I don't understand why. He doesn't understand why. God.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, like before he, I think right after he signed here, he was shit talking Green Bay and how Green Bay wasn't using him properly. So it's not like I don't think if you're Devondre, just take a look inward and realize it's not how you're being used anymore.
Exactly.
It's just a skill issue now. So
and you were on
I don't know. I just hope.
Darius, did you see the response of some Green Bay fans on that? I saw Devondre talking that way. Oh, it was on X. And the Packers fans are coming back at him, and I didn't understand why. I do now. God. When he leaves, I will not be crying.
He's living off that 2021 All-Pro year from a few years ago, and he was All-Pro. He was first team All-Pro, Ronbo.
No, I know.
I don't know if he was first team
I do know.
Yeah.
I was trying to understand why Packers fans are getting on him on that thread, and then he's with us now. As Devondre, now I understand what the problem is. You're not playing Pro Bowl football now. You're pissing me off. God. So, yeah.
I'm just glad we got the win. Hopefully, Arizona.
Detroit versus everybody.
Arizona looked bad today, so hopefully, I mean, if we lose to Arizona next week, I'll be very upset. But we just gotta keep it rolling. Hopefully, we head to the bye. What would it be? 5-2, 4-2. I just hope we go undefeated.
We just won
we got Kansas City and Dallas
right now. Arizona's next
We got,
week.
what,
So
four
the
more
best we can
games?
be is
We got 4 more games.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got. Hopefully, we go in the bottom. What? I don't know. 6-2.
Just
Yeah,
let's
6-2 into the
count it
bye.
up and just have this two losses, 6-2. We got to go
Two
though.
losses. Yeah, 2 losses.
Wait, short and sweet after the game. I'll be back Wednesday, I think. Yeah, we'll be back Wednesday. All right.
Appreciate you, Ronbo. Have a great day, man.
Appreciate you, Darius. Thanks, man. We zoomed down to Tennessee to say, Papa Dragon. Pop, get in there, man.
Yay. We won.
Bob, you know what? Because I ain't gonna be picky anymore. I don't care who we beat. Because the way we be playing, I'm grateful. Because the 49ers will find a way to lose that game.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, you
God.
ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't. They could have won by a point.
I know. Everybody in Vegas would have been hot as hell. 10-point spread. When as soon as I saw that 10-point spread, I got worried. Oh no.
Man, they still like they're in preseason form though, man. So, but you know what? I'm happy for the guys. They need to get a monkey off their back. They won at home. They're undefeated at home so far. So, you know, hey, Niners, let's go. Let's go. And I don't want to hear nothing about this whole like fire Kyle Shanahan. You can't fire him right now. He has insulated himself. If you fire Kyle Shanahan tomorrow, who on staff is going to take his place?
Nobody. Mike McDaniel
Staley's
left.
up next.
Kubiak left. Yeah.
Staley's
Staley's
next guy up.
Ooh, God, we become
You know
the
what I mean?
Chargers
So it's like,
overnight.
They
No.
got to win.
Yeah.
They got to win. A lot of props to Purdy, man, because he has so much poise. You got to give him poise. He may not have the arm that you want. Man, he has poise.
He has the arm I like.
To have 2 touchdowns called back and then throw another touchdown the way he did, that's poise. That's Joe Montana level poise.
Yeah.
So my game ball goes to
ran
Purdy.
the ball today.
Yeah, because he threw 4 touchdowns, in my opinion, today.
I know. If we could just get rid of these
He
things.
threw
The
4.
flags are they're
threw
part of
4.
what we do now. God, Jesus. Oh.
You know,
Oh.
and my defensive game ball. But I really want to give it to Warner, but Bosa played really hard today. Malik was a beast, you know. But again, you got to take it, you know, with a grain of salt, like the earlier caller said, because they were playing at the worst offensive line. But at the fourth quarter, for Bosa to be running like he was running in the fourth quarter, something last week bothered Bosa, and you saw it today. So hopefully that continues. That he seems to be hungry again, which is good.
Hey, his ego's been tapped into.
Brown, Jair Brown, he looked good today at strong safety, hitting the crap out of people. So yeah, man. Overall, and big props to Jacoby Brissett, man, because he was just getting murdered out there, and just kept getting up, man. They was just murdering that poor man.
I know.
They were beating him like they owed, like Jacoby owed us money. They was whooping on him. Good Lord.
Bob, you probably heard what Darius said, did you? That's why they didn't put Drake May in. Is his name Drake? First name Drake? Anyway, that's why they didn't put May into the game, because his offensive line was going to get that boy killed. So, Jacoby, take one for the team, baby. Hang in there. Come on, let's go. God, he got beat up.
They need to deactivate May, because they're going to lose Jacoby in the game, and they're going to turn around and lose May too. They need to deactivate him for the season, because they have no business showing up with the offensive line like that.
Who they got for third string?
That's just terrible.
God.
I know, right? I think Mason looked great. I'm going to give Kyle Shanahan a C-. I still don't think his team is adequately prepared, and I think he gets freaked out too easily. You know, sometimes a young player can fumble the ball. You just got to keep his ass in there sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially in a game
it's like
today.
you can call it. Yeah, you can saw that he got nervous about the special teams costing them the game. So all of a sudden he got juice back during the punt. Yeah, he got juice back during the punt, and then Debo was taking kicks. You know what I mean? It's like you try to alleviate one problem, but
let me just say, Papa Dragon is the truth, man. And 49ers Brian carries panties in his suitcase. Marketing Pro signing on.
Get out, marketing pro. Hey, Bob. You know what? We got to go, because I'm gonna try to get out. I gotta get down here. But listen, Remember to be back Wednesday and save it up and let's do it. All right?
Yeah. Hey, a lot of you biatches in the chat aren't subscribed to Ronbo Sports. Subscribe. Come on in here and come get some. But subscribe so we can help Ronbo pay those light bills.
Yes, indeed.
We out.
Thanks, Pop.
All right.
See you Wednesday, fam. Oh, God.
Later, Ben.
And Z. Come on in, Z.
Ronbo, the
Z.
dark one is here.
Yeah. Z, you know, this game, as 49er fans, we really have no business getting too excited. But when you come after 2 losses, even today, like the things we always go on after the game, what are you feeling about what went on here today? Fred Warner, Malik Collins, Leonard Floyd, Brock Purdy. D winners, bam! Oh, God, I love that hit. Go ahead, fam.
Just like I said, man, if we didn't win this one, then I was going to call it game over. But we got it done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised because the New England's offensive line is trash, as you can see. So we got to just keep it up. I'm happy with the win. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like we got to see what we can do next week and on. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, great win. Shout out to Jordan Mason for doing his running ability, and Brock Purdy for actually giving them deep balls out there.
I mean, he put them out there, ain't he? And actually, it got a little crazy. You got a guy like Christian Gonzalez. You don't need to test him too many times. B.A. must have been crying in the huddle. Come on, Brock, give me the ball, man. And Brock's, okay. And forced that shot in there. That's all right.
What needs to be said is everybody needs, you need to come to preseason. You need to be out there. You need to be practicing. You need to get played. You need to get some reps.
And then you can get the ball, right? I mean, yeah.
Right.
God. So.
But overall, great win. You know what I'm saying? I ain't complaining. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see who can win the next one. Let's keep on getting these W's because, there's a couple teams we expect to lose to. So we got to get the W's while we can. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you. A couple of teams we expect to lose to. Name one of them.
So I really got to do that, Chief.
I know. We all feel that way. That's the one we're going to get an ass whipping, no matter what we're doing before that. Can the 49ers get down hardcore, man up, bring your ego into it if you have to, but for the love of God. Z, do you know the last time we beat the Chiefs? I think it was during the...
When?
I'm trying to remember. I was asking you. I think the Bush administration was
I
there.
can't remember.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
The last time I can say we even beat the Chiefs was like a preseason. That's the last time. I probably even lost that, I think.
I think we lost that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's got to end. I mean, this next 2-3 weeks, the 49ers are coming in with I'm talking so ready to go that it's just the Chiefs won't know what hit them. That's got to stop. Especially if CMC is back. I don't think he's going to be back, though. And everybody else.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be back till November.
Yeah, he's definitely. And we play the Chiefs we do play him in October then.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Once we get people back, man, the team's going to feel like like a real team. So, we just got to keep getting these W's and keep getting people to return. And the most important thing is let's get into let's make sure we get to playoffs so we can really show people that we got a window here that we need to get to.
Because that's pretty much what 49ers have been. They're not getting excited about anybody until playoffs anyway. I can see that right now. They're playing that light switch kind of football. That last 2 games we lost, they could play better than that, even if they were injured. So what? You guys got people behind those guys that are good. That's terrible. So we'll see.
We'll see, man. Just stack up these wins. Bang, bang, Niner gang. 49ers faithful. We here. Let me get a shout out before I go, Ronbo.
Yeah. Niners! Big Z. See you in a few days. All right, fam.
The dark one always comes back. Dark one out.
All right, fam. And Nigel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
Yeah, well, Nigel, okay, I'm okay. I mean, the thing is, it's like you wanted to go out to a 5-star restaurant, but you stopped at Mickey D's on the way and got that and went on back to the house. This game was a game we had to win, so I can't be too unsatisfied. But it was the Patriots. I mean, if we wouldn't have won, it would have been lights out.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Sometimes even the champion, after he loses maybe his championship bout, he needs one or two, what do you call those, tune-up fights? So
oh, yeah, right, exactly, that tune-up fights.
You need some of those, you know what I'm saying, to get your confidence back and get your swag back and that type of thing. So they did pretty good, Ronbo. That's exactly what you expect of a team that at least is going to make the playoffs to do to a team that is not very good. So we kind of whooped them. I expect us to kind of get healthy at the end of the season. I said it at last week, and I still believe that, man. I think right now we just got to stay afloat. Just don't have a losing season. Make it to the playoffs somehow. And I've seen us do it before, Ronbo. We've gotten there. We started 3-5 a few years ago. That was made it all the way to the NFC Championship game.
That was the year we went to 3 games, though. That was too many. Green Bay. Who else is involved in that? Green Bay, the Rams. That was the year the Rams got away because the 49ers were beat up, injured, and worn out from playing too many games. And the Rams are still running around celebrating even to this hour because they don't do anything else.
Oh, well. They lost today, so whatever.
I know, right?
Yeah, they lost. We won. What are you going to say? They're one. What's their record, Ronbo?
One in 3 times.
Yeah,
1 and 3 times.
So guess what? We got a better record. They can beat us, but we still are better than them. Like no matter what. Even when they beat us, we're still better than them.
I'm even right.
I mean, we got a 2-2 record.
I mean, even the people in LA believe it.
They can't even beat us and be better than us.
I mean, the fans. I mean, you have to look carefully. Is there a Ram fan in here? Oh, there's one.
Where are they at, Ronbo? They can't. They'll never be above us, Ronbo. How many times have we beat them in the regular season? They beat us one time. When we're beat up, we don't have any players, and literally we're throwing to our 4th option who gets 175 freaking yards receiving and 3 touchdowns on them, and they barely beat us at the last second by a freaking field goal, dude. Like, get out of here with that.
I mean,
no.
Stop petting
We're a Super Bowl contending team.
Yeah,
once we get everybody back in line, Ronbo,
yeah.
Once everybody's feeling good again at the end of the season, I guarantee you, like we've been through this exercise before. And I know last time after the Super Bowl, we went, we didn't have a good season. This time, we got Brock Purdy, man. This kid is balling, Ronbo.
And he is just...
People say what they want to say, but you know what? Who's the leading freaking pass yards in the whole league? Like Brock is. He's just a baller, dude. Like I trust this regime. We'll see what happens. I don't know, Ronbo, but anyway, I'm just glad we got this W. We can look forward.
We can, really can. We got to deal with the Cardinals next week. That's going to be a bigger litmus test than this one was, and let's see what happens with that. Hopefully we'll be singing "Ooh La La" again. I love
it's good to talk to you, Ronbo. I know there's a lot of people waiting. That's all I had to say. I'm enjoying the W. We'll see y'all next week, man.
Hey, thank you guys for getting in here.
Your weekend. Yeah.
All right, fam.
Yes, sir. All right, bye.
See you in a few days. Bye, Nigel. And ooh la la, yeah. See, these moments, I'm not taking them for granted anymore. A win is a win. I was bothered for 2 weeks in a row, and it was killing me. Matty.
Ronbo. Ronbo.
Matty, say hello to Jim. I see Jimmy every Mighty. Say hi to Jimmy. I only see one Ram fan.
Yeah.
I actually, our other favorite guy came in. What's his name? What do we call him? Marketing. Marketing
schmo.
I like marketing. Marketing schmo.
When you see Jim Well, and Jim Everett, he's always hopping around. You can hear it. I see him in other 49er chats. It's like, man, dude, this guy must have no, like, why aren't you in your own chats, man? Like, are ours way better?
They don't have anything to talk about. Why have a chat?
No. No shit.
Matty, we got to stop clowning.
Buddy, we needed this win.
We did. Matty, run down some things that you really appreciate in this game. Brock Purdy's performance, the DMP, the OMP.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
I mean, minus the interception, I'm just gonna kind of. It is what it is, man. They all do it.
And it was the time to do it, too, man. You figure,
can't act like Mahomes doesn't do that crap.
Oh, he does it all the time. But the thing is, Brock knows he can afford to do that. See if it works. Today was the day to go ahead and try some things. Since the game we were playing the Patriots, and the Patriots were having all kinds of problems. So, you know.
Well, and it was really that was a heck of a pick six, wasn't it?
It was. I mean, Fred Warner's. The guy's going to get the defensive MVP every week. That's what I'm saying. He has to share this week, Fred, because you're going to get it every week anyway. You know. So
you know what is killing me? That last huge catch that Juwan Jennings had. Yeah. All I could think to myself is we paid the wrong dude.
And it was questionable as to whether the 49ers were going to extend him or not. He was going to go out and test the market and see if anybody was going to pay, and whatever they wanted to pay him, the 49ers can match it, right? So I says, oh, man, they won't do that next year. No, he's got a 2-year contract. But nobody's going to do that again. You sign him.
Nope.
Yeah. He gets signed.
No, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The way he's playing is absolutely absurd.
God, yes. And Brock loves throwing it to him because he trusts him. No matter what Brock throws, he's most likely going to get it as long as it's in his hands range. Oh, that defender got him mutilated just like the guy last week in L.A. Whew.
Aiyuk had a couple shots to the numbers, man, and it's like you can't drop those, dude.
No. But he had Christian Gonzalez. I'm not going to get mad at him because Christian Gonzalez has shut down everybody this year. But he better be back next week. It better be the Brandon Aiyuk show next week. You know, I mean,
I agree.
I still want.
Well, how about that Sam Darnold?
Hey, see, Sam Darnold. I'm trying to tell people they sort of quit in the second half, but Sam Darnold is no fluke. I knew it last year when I saw him play. You know, this guy's gotten a bad rap. He just has to be with a good team.
I agree.
He can play.
Yep. I'm happy for him. I really, truly am. I'm happy to see it. I think it's wonderful. Like, I always thought he was just a good dude. You know, I was like, man, I just feel like he's better than what we're seeing.
Yeah, he's proven that. Give him a team to work with.
Yeah,
and he'll hurt you.
Yeah, exactly. So happy to see that. So that's kind of neat. It was really nice to see some of the losses today too. You know, obviously the Cards lost.
Yeah.
Nice to see the Saints lose, you know. I mean, all the NFC losses obviously help us.
Yes. Except for Washington. Matty, it's time to take them seriously, I guess.
Oh. Yeah,
Damn.
I guess so. Who's the quarterback?
The rookie, well, that's BA's buddy. His name is such.
Did they draft someone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That would make okay.
He's good. I mean, the first week he didn't look like he was all that. Second week, not bad. Third week, he came alive.
Coming into his own, especially in Arizona.
Yes. Woo!
You know, seriously, I'm just thankful this game coming up on Sundays at home.
Daniels. Thanks, Mark. His Jaden something Daniels. Anyway, yeah. BA wanted to go over there and work with him.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
We're playing the Cardinals at home, right? Did you just say that? Jaden Daniels.
We got the Cardinals at home, yep.
Good.
Yeah, we get the 1 o'clock game.
Yeah. Let's not. I want our guys to polish a little further, and then we can go on the road. Because right now we need a lot of work. That defense in particular. The offensive line needs a little gel, a little bit more. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Matty.
Anyways, well, game balls. I got to give game balls out. I say Brock Purdy. You know, and I see what Papa Dragon was saying, you know, with the defensive game ball as far as, you know, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on who he gave it to, but I think if you pick the ball and you take it in for 6, you automatically get it.
Okay. And defensive.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred Warner for sure.
Yeah, since he's a big. All right, Matty. Oh.
All right, buddy.
We're going to go, and I'll see you Wednesday. All right, fam.
All right, buddy. Sounds good. I'll see you Wednesday, buddy.
Looking forward to it. Bye, Matty.
Night, Niner fam.
Night, guys. All right, Matty. Come on in, Chip. Let's make it short and sweet. Production's all over me. No overtime. Okay, go ahead, Chip.
Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la.
Chip, it's good to be a winner.
How about hey, at least we're 500 now, man.
I know, right? How embarrassing. For 1 week we weren't. Jesus.
But whatever. We didn't lose this week. You know, hopefully they looked in the mirror last week from that debacle that happened in LA.
You know they did. That was embarrassing. And they covered the spread, Chip.
They look different. They look different today, man. I'm super glad they at least got off the snide, and hopefully Warner's not too hurt.
Nah,
maybe
he stood
Ricky
up the whole time.
Come back next week. Maybe Ricky Pearsall will come back next week.
Maybe a couple of shots. You think Ricky's ready to play? I wonder if he's been working out. I don't understand how this is working.
He was off the injury thing after 4 weeks, week 4. So he's eligible to play next week.
Yeah, I know, but how much workout has he had? I wonder. Has he been?
I don't know. He probably stays busy though. He's probably in the facility all the time, man.
Yeah, I wonder is it him and Brock getting connections? I wonder how much work has he put in. We'll find out. Because you're right.
Who knows, bro? But I'll be out in Vegas watching that one next week, man. We'll go out for my birthday.
All right, happy birthday! You go to Vegas for your birthday? That's what you got to do. Yes.
Yeah, man. I'll call you next week, Doug.
Don't. I don't know what the spread is, but don't put 49ers. Don't bet on your birthday on the 49ers against the Cardinals covering no spread unless it's 3 points or something like that. Then it might be 49ers might be ready.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right, bro. The defense really stepped it up today.
Yeah, they did.
They got after the quarterback a lot. Hopefully, Fred's not too hurt.
D. Williams gets in more snaps than Devondre.
Maybe Huff will come back next week.
Yeah, Huff is he directs that unit back there a lot too. All right, we'll find out. Fred and Huff out.
Yeah, you could see the difference without Greenlaw, man.
It's clear, ain't it? Devondre cannot.
I think so.
He is not. Devondre Campbell is not Dre Greenlaw by any stretch of the imagination.
Not at all, dude. He just plays with such violence, bro. Like he's a game changer, man, for sure.
And more skills. Devondre hasn't got Dre's skills. My God.
Yep, and he can cover wide receivers, running backs, tight ends. You know what I mean? He can get it. That's the thing about him. Hopefully he'll be back pretty soon too.
I wonder how far away he is too.
Yeah.
We'll
think about this. By the time everybody's trying to wind down and know who the better teams in, hopefully by the time we'll get Christian McCaffrey back and
early
November. Especially in the time. Yeah, November, December into January, bro. Shoot, Mason's told him to rock good too, bro. We could just save him for the playoffs.
But he's got some tune-up time. He's got to get in there, though. He's at least 6, 7, 8 games.
Yeah, well, still, he can, be ready for it by the time that,
Might be, too. Because he's Christopher
Because he'll have fresh legs. Think about it, Ronbo.
That's what I'm enjoying the most. Chip, we got to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what. I'll see you Wednesday, all right?
Sounds good, man. Give me a Niners shout-out, man.
Oh, yeah.
Go Niners.
Yeah. Ooh la la. Hey, fam. And I see Mr. Block Guy says cards are next. I'm sure POD. So let's knock out. PO'd exactly. Sal coming in all pumped up, man. Cliff Kingsbury's got him all pissed off. You see Cliff during that game was killing me, man. He was over there just having it, loving it. His quarterback killed his ex-team. Sharon.
Ronbo.
Sharon. Big difference from last week and the week before. Finally, we're off to stride.
Oh my God, I was loving it, even though that team had some issue problems. I don't care. A win is a win.
I know. It's the NFL. We can't have any sympathy. We've got to beat you up.
No.
Sorry. They would have did us something they could.
Yeah, we just got to clean up some of the penalties, that's all, and
some of them?
get some players back. We'll be
had
fine.
A whole laundry load
I
out
like
there.
what we have right now. I mean, we're good. We're fine what we got right now.
Yeah,
but,
we just
other guys will come back soon.
We lost a
we got to
touchdown.
work on that.
Or did we lose 2 touchdowns?
We lost 2 touchdowns.
Oh,
but,
that's
we got
right.
them back, though, so that's all that matters. Got it back.
Yeah.
And I think that one call the ref made, I think that was not even a call, but okay.
Fred Warner, I know. I mean, George Kittle. That was stupid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's okay.
But if I had to give my game ball, Brock had a good game, but I'm not going to count that interception.
No, he was. Brock was just trying.
Fred
He
Warner.
did a lot of things. I think Brock was trying some things out.
Yeah.
He could afford
But
to.
Fred Warner mainly got the ball. But overall, I wasn't expecting him to come out like tonight.
Yeah, no, they came out, but we got a couple of field goals in the beginning, and I was worried about that. Though.
Yeah,
they
field
got
goals.
better.
But, field goals adds up. I'll take a field goal any day.
Yeah,
Moody did pretty good.
Yeah,
He didn't miss one.
Just Jake, just don't get too many of them. All right, they let a balance.
Right.
Let's get 3 touchdowns and maybe 2 field goals. Or 4 touchdowns and just not too many field goals. So that means you're probably not playing as good as you should.
Right, but other than that, it was a good game.
Yeah.
Good game.
Just for the
I
fact
enjoyed it. I just enjoyed the win. So.
Yeah, because it's gonna be tougher next week. So winning this game was definitely essentially.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, you
know.
just
We got
have
the
to have
Cardinals.
it.
We got the Birds. So we can't go to sleep on them. So
And they got beat up today.
I think we're
Sarah.
going to be fine.
Oh, they're all.
The Cards
sugar.
got beat up today?
Oh, they got beat up. Washington put a 40 burger on them.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. It was like 42-14 or something
Yes.
like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they only got 14 points. I don't remember the Washington defense being that good. They've been winning, but they haven't been shutting people down like that. Cardinals offense is pretty
used to
good.
be the team that to worry about, but not no more, it seems like.
Wait.
But you still don't go to sleep on them, though.
I know the Rams are supposed to be cakewalk, too. Can't go to sleep on the Cardinals.
The Rams are still broke, though. They ain't got no money, Ronbo.
I thought you were broke as far as other things. They should have money. They don't
How
have
they
any
going to pay
players.
their players? Yeah. But
Yeah. So, hey,
other than
real
that-
quick, though, Sharon, who gets your MVP offense?
Oh, that's a tough one. Offense? Yeah. I would say George Kittle with that amazing catch, because he had some defenders on him.
Yeah.
George Kittle.
That was a great
That was
catch.
a perfect catch.
All right.
Yeah.
And defensive?
Defense, Fred Warner.
Yeah. It's always going to be Fred. I remember this has been going on for a few years.
Fred's going to get the ball every week. You know that.
That's why I said we're going to have to give Fred and let him share with one other person.
Yeah. I'm going to let him share that with Brock, because Brock had 288
No,
yards
defensive,
today.
because Brock is already offense. Fred, that's right, offense, yeah. Brock and Fred,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
You know who was a leading ground gainer, though? Again, that man, Mrs. Jennings' baby boy, Juwan, he did it again. My God, he's
yes,
amazing.
he did. That catch was amazing. I was like, oh, my God, he pulled it in.
It's like if you guard him, he's going to embarrass you. Sharon, we're going to go.
Oh,
I'm going
my
to see you Wednesday. And just give
All
my
right,
best to Bob.
Ronbo, have a good night. I will.
And congratulate that Cowboy fan for finally beating the Giants.
I will pass that word.
All right.
All right,
Good
Ronbo.
night, Sharon.
Bye.
And we just did that one. Let's say, hey, Casey. Dun, 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 dun.
Ronbo, can you come back to me in a
booty.
minute?
Shake your boot. Hey, Case, we can do that. Be back in a minute. All right. Let's go to Big Bill.
Hello.
Hello, Bill. Bill, we didn't. What was your score again? We were supposed to win by what? What score?
I called a loss.
It was a pretty big. Yeah. Oh, it was a loss. That's right. Yeah. Well, didn't happen, Bill.
And I'm glad to be wrong. Hopefully it enthused them. Hopefully it inspired them to win. I'm happy with the result. When I called it, I said I wanted to be wrong. And I did it to inspire them, to give them a little hope. And I'm going to do that because each time I give a call on them getting a W, they end up catching an L. So I don't want to be a jinx.
Well, there you go. You did the right thing.
So I called us losing by 7, and they barely got 13. They got 13. That's funny. I'm happy. I'm content. Bosa, my gosh, he ate today, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. He finally woke up. Nick's just tired of people probably saying the things they're saying about him. Can you imagine what people saying to him? Nick, where were you at that game? I was out there. What are you talking about? Oh, sorry. Nick came alive today. He looked pretty good from first whole game.
I got a message for the team. Thank you. Keep fighting. You know you're going to have to play against the referees. We know how garbage they were. That was not a PA call. You didn't call PI on Brandon when you needed to. Brandon, keep fighting. The team did good, despite the referees' bad calls and officiating today, which is literally trash. They literally tried to keep the Patriots, and they couldn't do it. That was the funny part.
I know, but it wasn't funny. And tackling George Kittle right in front of that official in the end zone. He really tackled him. And the referee's just standing there staring at both of them on the ground. Why don't you throw the what are you doing? He just sat there and watched it. And we didn't get anything out of that play. That's outrageous.
Thank you. They weren't making the calls. They'd be happy to throw it against us, but when it comes in our favor, they don't want to do it. He was holding on to his flag when he had to throw flags on us, like for us. I mean, literally, it irked them. But you know what? I mean, they got to keep the fighting spirit going. I mean, at number 2, oh my gosh, 2 hands on the ball. 2 hands on the ball when you fumble.
Yeah.
Goddard, or whatever your name is, 2 hands on the ball. When you do a spin, put both hands on the ball in case you fall. It's okay to fall.
Oh, yeah.
You got to.
Isaac. But you know, Isaac is feeling bad about that. You know what? He's a rookie, Bill.
Right.
And he has to have these. He's got to get this out of his system. He will be straight money next time we see him.
Kyle Juszczyk and learn because Kyle Juszczyk showed him 2 hands on the ball when you fall.
How embarrassing.
2 hands on the ball. Kyle Juszczyk showed you. He needs to learn to do the 2-hand method. You know.
I know.
Rookie. Okay, if you're not sure how to hold the ball, the whole rookies need to now learn. How do you handle the ball when you spin? How do you handle the ball when you go forward? 2 hands on the ball. If you think you can't hold on to it, put the other hand on it and hold on to it. It's okay to fall.
And Bill, that's the other reason why they got 13 points too. Damn it.
That's the only reason they got that. That's the only reason they got that touchdown. Was because of that fumble.
I know. Isaac feels bad. He'll be ready. Next week he learned, just like Mustafa learned. The guys got to go through this, especially first year people. So it's okay.
You can't play like that against the Cardinals. They're each alive, and we're gonna expose. If we can get our people back, we can expose Seattle. If not, it's going to be a rough week. But you know what? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to go week by week and enjoy this. And Ronbo, I'm glad to be wrong again. I want to be wrong. I want a Super Bowl, Ronbo. I want a Super Bowl. That's what I want.
It's not asking too much. I hope you get it. That means I'll get it too. We're going to go, Billy. I'm going to give you a shout out. I'll see you Wednesday. Bill, have a great night, fam. But join us.
The enthusiasm I will. You have a nice day.
You too. Thanks, Bill. Oh, hey. I saw a minute ago. Hey, Lorenzo. Oh.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Hey,
fuck them Cowboys.
Yes, indeed. But they're getting by against the Giants. Just barely getting by. Lorenzo, We are back on the winning path. We got to get 2 in a row now. Can't get too excited about this. We didn't play nobody today. It was like a practice warm-up game for us. But still. Felt sorry for
Well, they're not that
upset.
bad. I mean, it's not bad. I'd say it's early in the season. Everybody starts quitting right away. You can't make it playoffs, throw the fucking games. Fuck that shit.
No. I never condone that. I hate that. Losing no matter what
it's
sucks.
2-2. It's not bad. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. That defense is kind of. I want somebody to step up. Some of them guys, them young guys. I'm kind of excited to see them young guys come in. They have to come in.
And they're around the right guys too. You got guys like Fred out there. Dre's on the sideline. Talanoa's out there. He's a good leader. We got some guys in place that can show those guys how to be a pro. So they'll be okay. D winners. Did you see Fred?
We're like, what about 3 or 4 guys coming back of being, good, very good.
But you see D winners today, Lorenzo. Did you see that hit? That was that's one of them old-fashioned hits. Dude was running, and D stood him up. I've not seen that from anybody in a long time. Usually guys take a shot at the guy's legs or try to rally him up on the side, trying to keep him get hurt. D hit him chest up. Wham! Yeah. Stop running. Bam! I said, when's the last
that
time
quarterback
we seen
from
that?
over there, goddamn. That Patriots quarterback, he's fucking strong, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
they wore him down because at the start of the game, remember, I'd be like, man, those are linemen trying to throw him down, and he's just getting away from all of them,
He's tough. He's always been like that.
He's 6'4", 240. He's a big dude.
He's a big kid.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? How come those guys can't throw him down like some of them do?
3 guys had him, and he still threw the ball. I mean, 3 guys had him. He still threw that ball out above him because, his height, and still made a completion. Whew, man.
Yeah, they probably wore his ass down towards the
end. He took a beat down today. Oh.
Yeah, he did. So the defense did good. It's not. I'm impressed with that. What's his name? Malik. What's it? Willie
Mustafa.
That defense.
Oh, Collins.
Number 90.
He looked better than Javon Hargrave has looked the entire time he's been here. And one day, Malik was good.
Because he's quick too, strong, quick. He's too small. He's too short to get underneath.
Hey, that's the good thing though. He's not that tall, low center. Malik was busting through. He got the quarterback once.
And he was there quite a few other times.
Yeah, but don't run.
He just kind of threw that guy. Yeah. So he's I like him.
I've not seen anybody do anybody like that in a long time. 2 things today. That get out the way by Malik was Collins, and D4. Bam! That sudden stop. That's a hit.
Yeah. There's some good signs on there. They just got to get it together,
Okay.
So I think they'll be all right. Nick gave it some effort today, didn't he?
A lot. I'm so good to see him back. Lorenzo, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be looking for you Wednesday and see if we can stay high on this win.
Yeah, any win's a good win,
Damn right.
So you guys have a good one. Bang bang. Later.
Later, Lorenzo, out in New Mexico. And we go to Casey. Okay, Case might be okay. We'll come back to Case. Hey, Brad.
What's up, Ronbo?
Brad, winning bad, back in the winning column. I know. We can't, as 49er fans, we can't say anything about this until 2-3 weeks from now. We can say if we're 6-5-2, we can say whoever we win it's to be applauded. Beating the Patriots is nothing to get excited about, but I'm tired of losing, so it feels good. Are you intending the same thoughts?
Yeah, get back in that win column is important.
Damn right.
Probably our easiest game till I don't even know, because the Cardinals ain't going to be no slouch next week either, especially they got their ass.
Off. Yeah.
They're 1-3 right now, so they do not want to go 1-4. So next week's a big game for sure.
I'm scared just from us thinking about that. I mean, that's, oh God. Oh.
Oh, real quick, before we start, did you see Rashee Rice get hurt in the game today?
Somebody just wrote that in the chat. He's done for the year?
Yeah, he just tore his ACL. Adam Schefter reported, so that's a huge loss for the Chiefs. That's a big loss. And what's crazy is Patrick Mahomes hurt him. He dove into Rashee Rice's knee trying to get a forced fumble. So that's a crazy loss for them.
Oh. So he's just got Whitworth now. Because the other guy, something happened to him too.
Yeah, they got Worthy, Juju Smith, and Travis Kelce. That's about it. And Pacheco's hurt right now too, so
what's his name coming back?
Crazy.
They got one more guy.
Pacheco, I don't.
No, Hollywood.
I don't think. Hollywood Brown. I don't think he's coming. I don't know.
He's going to be out for a while, no matter what. See, Brad. Here's the thing.
That's a big loss now.
Yeah, but no. You know, here's what's going to happen now, which is really going to make me sick to my stomach in about 2 or 3 weeks. Well, Patrick Mahomes is living up to his branding as being one of the greatest of all time, as the Chiefs have not lost a game since the loss of blah 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 blah. And I'm going to sit there. You know, I'm so sick of Mahomes. We come in and beats us with no receivers. I'm going to lose my mind. You know, I'm telling you right now, I'm still going to be scared of him when we play the Chiefs. Sick of
sure.
them.
That doesn't make him not a contender, but it is a big loss regardless. But
you know, God. And Travis Kelce's playing like yuck. Oh.
Yeah, but back to the game, you know, I think our D-line played really good today, even though I know the Patriots O-line is, like, really bad. But number 91, his name is Sam. I don't know his last name, but he looks better than Javon Hargrave, like the last caller said. Kevin Givens, he gets my defensive game ball, actually, because he had 2.5 sacks today, which is...
Wait, was that Givens? I thought that was Malik.
Yeah, Givens had 2.5 sacks. And Malik had that 1.5 sacks. So our defensive tackles played really good. Our run defense played good. Hopefully we can keep that up. So yeah, I mean, our D-line played good today.
I didn't know Givens was doing all that work. I knew Malik was not to be denied in the middle, because that take a man and throw him to the side. I've not seen anybody do that. I can't remember the last time I seen anybody do that.
You know.
Get out the way.
He played better than Javon Hargrave has the last year and a half. I don't think Javon has had more than 2 in a game.
He hasn't. Javon has been MIA for the most part, most of the time. Sometimes I wonder if he's on the field. Somebody said he was getting a lot of pressures before he left. He was heading in the right direction. Well, Malik got there immediately. We got to wait till next week, though, Brad. Let's see how he looks against the Cardinals' offensive line.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, next week's going to be tough because we always show against running defenses, and hopefully Fred Warner's good. I think it's just precautionary holding him out the second half.
Yeah, but there's no need for him.
It's going to be a tough test next week. Yeah. They don't want to go 1-4, so yeah, we're going to have to win that one.
Brock is up for it, though. He's getting better every week. What do you think about Brock's performance today?
I think he played amazing. Yeah, I mean, that interception was kind of just a late throw. It wasn't horrible. I mean, he's just kind of testing the waters with Aiyuk. But other than that, I think he played amazing. He had a lot of deep balls. He had 290 yards, only 16 completions, which is crazy.
Air yards. And so we get arguments from the fans. Out. Oh, it's all dink and dunk. No, it don't. Don't you even start with the dink and dunk. Brock Purdy does not dink and dunk.
He's running for his life every play. It's crazy. He's balling out doing this with pressure every single play. So
and
it was kind of he kind of reminds me of Josh Allen a little bit, but just smaller, obviously.
A little bit smaller version. But Josh runs over people. I don't want to see Brock doing that.
Yeah.
Brad, always great to talk to you. Let me talk to you Wednesday.
All right, Ronbo. Have a good day.
All right, fam. You too. Boom, 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 boom. I've done this in such a long time. George of the jungle, friends to you and me. Oh, watch out for that tree. George.
Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Ronbo?
George, it's good to talk to you. We haven't talked to you in a while, and you came in just in time. I wasn't feeling well last week. Yes, sir. And the week before that either. And finally, George.
And I want to clarify, it is not just because we got to win. Okay.
No, I'm just saying. I'm glad you did make it in here finally. I've been looking for you the whole time though.
I know, but like I've always given mad props to you, Ronbo, because
thanks, man.
I don't know how you do it, man. You know, full year round, you know, you get so into it, and then your team lets you down, and you're like, dang.
It was tough.
But I'm proud of you, man. I really am proud of you.
Thanks, George.
I really am proud of you. But yeah, man. I'm proud of Brock Purdy. I don't know if many people emphasize that, but
they are.
You know, Brock Purdy is legit a quarterback,
and he's gonna get better. You can tell he looks better now than he did last week.
People used to say last season he's not mobile. If you really knew Brock Purdy, and I brought him up to you when we drafted him, I told you he was going to be it. And the evidence is in your record right there. They can go back to the episodes, but I told you he was going to be legit.
George, you were watching college football. I don't watch college football.
I wasn't watching college football like that. I wasn't like that, but when we do draft our players, I really look into it. But I did have Brock Purdy on my list to draft before we drafted him. And I have screenshots and stuff like that. But Brock Purdy is mobile. That's what a lot of people don't understand. He is mobile. The thing is that, remember, Shanahan always wants a pocket quarterback.
And stay in the center, don't move,
but
please.
Brock Purdy, and we've seen him do those big plays, keep plays and everything. And I'm really proud of him, man. I just wanted to say to that caller that said it's not like Patrick Mahomes doesn't give up picks. The only difference between him and Brock Purdy is that Brock Purdy does not have 50-plus interceptions called back on a penalty, unfortunately.
Jordan Mason must be just frustrated because he's been the victim of some of these too. And I think, was that a pass play he took today from Brock? I mean, come on, flags. Guys.
But man, and another player I want to give a shout out to is Mason, man. He has stepped up when we needed him, and he's going to be here for a while. And if only Shanahan trusted him in the Super Bowl, guess what, Ronbo? We'd have that 6th ring, man. We'd have that 6th ring. You hear that? We'd have that 6th ring. Yeah. Look at Reed. He used multiple running backs in that Super Bowl, and it benefited him, you know? So it's like, come on, man. Like, if Shanahan just trusted him and let go of his ego, we would have been there, man. I just wanted to call in.
I tell you, Isaac Gurindo, I'm worried about him now because you know how Kyle is. Oh, make a mistake. That's it. He puts juice back in the kickoff. Are you serious, Kyle? Oh.
Yes, sir. Sir.
He'll get out.
That's how he is. He doesn't trust people, man. And until he lets that go, you know, people are going to make mistakes, but it's how they recover from it is what benefits, you know, in life.
I agree.
But, Ronbo, I just wanted to call in. You know, I know it's been a minute. I know you got a lot of callers, but just wanted to give a shout-out to the fam. You know, we're still in there. We're still Niners for life, you know. But we got to take it one game at a time. It's not going to look super clear for us this season, but I'm positive we'll make playoffs.
There you go. So let's get down the schedule a bit. All right. Hey, George, get back in it, man. I'll be back Wednesday if you got time.
All right.
All right. All right, George.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, Ronbo. Have a good night.
You too. That's one of my favorite cartoons. I always enjoy watching pain, as long as it's not mine, you know. Boom! Oh, watch out for that tree. Charles!
Hey, what's going on, Ronbo?
Charles, get on in here, man. Hey, Charles, you sound a little distant. It sounds like, get into that phone. Maybe, hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Kind of barely. Are you driving? Charles? Charles, I hear something.
Hey, can you hear me?
This is a little better. Okay. Because I was wondering if you were driving or not. And a lot of times I tell people, go ahead and do the best you can. I don't want you to run into anything. Go ahead, Charles.
Yeah. Hey, can you hear me now?
That's the right sound. All right. Charles, yes. And I won't bother you about Demo today because we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, but, I don't like games like this, man.
Nobody does.
We should have blown that team out. 49-7.
We had 2 touchdowns called back.
It was just the attitude of the offense, man. I mean, it was just the offense was just it's sputtering. It's sputtering, and moments when it shouldn't be. I mean, we should be blowing this team. A team like this, it should have been 49 or 60-7.
Mm-hmm.
The offense it's not clicking. It's not as good as it should have been, and it just. I just hated seeing our team do what it did. It's just like, we just showed up and we were mediocre and rolled over this team that was, beside itself. It's just really disheartening. I didn't like it, man. It's good to see my team get a win, but sometimes it doesn't matter that you win. It matters how you win. So.
Well,
that's what
I say, we had a couple touchdowns on stupid penalties, but that's part of the mediocrity as well, though. You can't be out there. You got to play disciplined ball. What's with the flags? What are you pushing them in the back for? Right in front of the ref?
What's going on with the refs and the flags? I mean, the flags that they were calling, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I didn't understand that. It's like they're out to get us, and it's hope.
And Goodell was upstairs watching the game, too, so I'm wondering what he's thinking. And the flags they did not throw, too, Charles. Did you see George get tackled? The man tackled George in the end zone. The ref was standing right on top of it. He did not blow the whistle or throw the flag.
I know. I know Bosa was getting held.
That goes automatic every week.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah, so, but ultimately, man, I'm glad, we got the win, but, we'll see. I know Kyle Shanahan. He's gonna make a memo, write a memo to the league about everything that happened in this game, and we'll see if it gets addressed.
Yeah, because they just keep ignoring it, and it gets worse every week. And the holding on Nick needs to be addressed first. This has been going on for years. Come on, man, y'all gotta He's not.
But I was so happy to see Collins, man. I mean, he is such, he is who we were expecting Javon Kinlaw to be. I mean, that to see him like that, to see him dominant today in front, so we were expecting Javon Kinlaw because that's how DeForest Buckner was. So I'm really happy to see him like that, and it makes up for those years we've been missing from Kinlaw. But look, I know you got to go. We love you, Rambo, and I'll back at you.
Hey, appreciate that, fam. And be back Wednesday, and we can continue.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Night, Charles. Well, it's time to ask that question, as we always do when that man appears, is what time is it?
It's time for me to enjoy this bite of chicken. Before I say it, all day. Welcome to Dub City.
You do like some chicken. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to remember the last time. I think you had pizza one time. But that chicken, you went to Popeyes, didn't you? Your Popeyes, what's your favorite place?
Wifey's chicken.
All right. There you go.
Homemade stuff from scratch. But yeah, good win. We needed that one. I mean, I know we played the Patriots. And
I know. We got to get over that, though. A win is a win.
Yeah. But it's like, exactly, a dub is a dub. Get your confidence up, get your swag right, get some momentum going. Who we got next? Who we got next?
Cardinals, nothing nice about that. The Cardinals are bad as hell. They just got beat to death by the Washington team.
Yeah, so let's beat their ass up next week too.
Yeah.
You feel me? We can do it.
Well, Kyler Murray is going to be a problem in that new wide receiver they got because, we love to give up that big bomb. I'm hoping we're not going to do that next week.
He is standing like his daddy right now. He really is. We got to lock him down.
I mean, I don't know what we're going to do. Double coverage, something. But, man, Oh, he's scary. I don't know what Washington did, but they closed this game out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But game balls on our end, I'm going to give it to on offense. I'm going to give it to the offensive line. The whole offensive line.
Yeah.
Their coach. Good on allowing Jordan Mason the ability to run.
Yeah.
Ability for Brock Purdy to pick up them blitzes and stuff like that. And on defense, I'm gonna go with Chris Casort.
Yeah.
Coach K.
Hey, good choice. I never thought about him.
Yeah. Well, y'all got because he's like an undercover like badass. Like he was like those guys. He's like you see the work, but you don't see the method behind the madness. And Coach K is the method behind the madness of that defensive line. Beating up on that lackluster Patriots offensive line, yeah, that's one thing. But let's see if we can do that to every offensive line that we have coming up. That's what I want to say.
But Norm, let me ask you: did you feel sorry for Jacoby? I felt a little sorry for Jacoby. They was beating Jacoby. I mean,
I don't feel bad for him at all. They don't feel bad for us.
Oh God, they beat him up.
They didn't feel bad for us when they came to Levi Stadium and beat us with the same score when they had Tom Brady as their quarterback.
Hey, good point. I just should have been Tom.
Every dog has a day, and in some cases, every kitten has a night. And with that being said, I'm gonna enjoy this chicken. And that's all I gotta say.
No, you don't. No, I keep this clip and sell it to some chicken place. No. Good night. No,
you got something to a wifey's chicken, and it's Niners all day. Welcome back to Dub City. Let's go.
Good night, Norm. I don't like him now, Norm. Norm finished that chicken. We called him at the wrong time. He wasn't ready, so the chicken could not be stopped. I'm ready. I'm ready to eat now too. Hey, Casey.
How about what's shaking, man? I got that 30-13, right?
30-13. Yeah, we put your name up on as a winner. Yeah.
I heard that, man. Thank you, Ronbo. and I think last week told y'all to put money on Fred Warner to get a touchdown. It was like 45-1.
Did you really? That's what I was talking about. You can actually put bets on players' activity and accomplishments during the course of a game. Hey, where do you look for that, though?
It's a good return. If you put money on, like, Bosa to score, it might be like 70-1.
Oh, can you imagine? If it's a defensive player, the odds go up and you get paid more money. Okay.
So over the course of the next 5 years, Bosa scores 1 or 2 touchdowns. That could be really profitable. I don't know if has he ever scored a touchdown? Anyway, that's not one.
Well, he came. Remember, 2019 he almost did, but he just couldn't get there. We played the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, we played the Panthers, and he tipped it, caught it, and he started running toward the end zone, but they caught him.
That's right. Yeah, he was close right there.
So yeah.
But yeah, Rob, I'm very impressed with the effort of the 49ers offense today. They just that's what they do with Purdy. They just go downfield.
I know, right?
And Purdy leads the way. It's great. It's a beautiful thing to watch right now.
I just worry though. Brock's now leaving guys hanging. There's guys underneath. Every now and then he'll leave George. I've seen also you see Jordan Mason standing all by himself. I mean nobody around him.
Yeah.
And Brock is still driving that ball deep downfield. I said, Brock, you know what? Every now and then, that guy over on the right, he's 10 yards away, 15 yards away. You still give it to him. It's okay. We can kind of...
The stat lines of Jordan Mason are really encouraging.
Yeah,
it seems like there's a lot of players that, can do like a 20 carry, 100-yard day in Kyle's offense.
But they shouldn't be. And when CMC gets back, I understand Kyle cannot banish him to the bench forever. I mean, give him some carries every week. At least.
I know that's what I'm starting to be concerned with. What if Christian played this game and he only has like 65 yards or something like that? So
see, and you should spell Christian McCaffrey anyway. Stop.
I'm a little surprised Jawan didn't score. He almost had him there in the first.
He tripped as a guy. He got that ball and tripped. Yeah.
If actually Jawan had scored and the Browns had won, I would have hit a 17er. But it's all good.
That's
all good.
That odds that must have been paying a fortune. The Browns to win, that in itself is a bet. The Browns are a bond. I mean, they're just really
the Raiders had Devontae and Max Crosby out.
Really?
So.
I did see Devontae on the sideline. I was showing highlights. What was his final score?
40-16.
What?
20-16.
I said 40. 20-16.
Yeah. And I had the Commanders on that 17er. It was a beautiful ticket, Ronbo.
Oh yeah. Jaden Daniels is legit. I thought the first game, but the number one quarterback in that draft was not Caleb. It was Daniels. This happens.
Yeah, the Commanders have I think what the Commanders have is they have some nice camaraderie, and they're all playing like a team. And I'd sure like to see where they go this year.
Adam Peters, he took that same atmosphere over from San Francisco to Washington. Apparently, they play really well together. So,
Do we get to feast on the Cardinals next week?
I'm going to be nervous all week. I'm enjoying this win, but come Wednesday, Thursday, oh, here it comes, Kyler Murray.
That's going to be a great opportunity to put a bet on Jordan Mason to score twice in that game because McCaffrey had like 6 touchdowns versus the Cardinals last year. He had a 4 touchdown game versus them.
You should watch that game though. I'm going to watch the Commanders Cardinals a little bit here too.
Yeah.
I want to know how in the hell did you guys get beat up like that by the? What did they do? Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna get back to what you were doing, celebrating today's good win. And
I was putting a bet on the Ravens tonight when you called. You got the Ravens in the over and Derek to score, so it's trending that way because Derek just scored. So
maybe because you do pick out some winners. I love it. All right, Casey, get back to that. I will see you Wednesday.
Thanks, Ronbo. Have a blessed night.
Thank you. You too, Case. Anyway, quickly zoom over to Steven.
What's up, Ronbo?
Steven, we're off to Snide, and we're back on the winning track. We're 500. We should never be below 500. I mean, ever. And, I'm feeling good about that. I don't care if we did play the Patriots. I'd be grateful even if we would beat the Panthers today. I'm sick of losing. 2 in a row is too many. But anyway.
I still ain't happy, Ronbo. I'm still not happy.
How come?
This was like a given win. And if we lost, Sorenson would probably be out. He'd probably be out the door.
Yeah. The defense had issues.
Your boy Yatir Gross-Matos did a pretty good job today before he got hurt.
I was wondering where he was. He did get hurt, didn't he? He was okay in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, he did. I think he was questionable because I think he tweaked his knee or something like that. I could be wrong. I know Jordan Elliott.
He had that injury earlier. It's probably what it is.
But then who else? Who else got hurt?
Fred was out, but he didn't look serious. Fred would not sit down the whole time. Yeah. Only Fred and Gross-Matos, I guess.
Yeah. Fred went out with an ankle, I think. I think it's his ankle aggravating him.
Yeah.
But
and he wouldn't sit down.
I mean, especially after getting pick 6, I don't think anybody would. Especially after getting that. Yeah, pick 6. And it seemed to pretty much light a fire under him and kept it going. Who else? Nick Bosa played a great game. I mean, he got a forced fumble and then recovered it all in the same move.
Yeah. We've not seen that version of him in a while. So, yes, I agree. Good.
Then what else? Brandon Aiyuk, 2 good passes, dropped the rest of them. Juwan Jennings played like primetime Randy Moss, which is a given. And then who else? My bad, I'm at the store.
That's a problem. And you, because I thought you were going towards your game ball, because between Brock, Juwan, George, Those are the three candidates tonight so far. Jordan Mason, of course. I mean, there was a full-on offensive show tonight. If not for the flags, we'd have had a lot more points. 14.
Oh, yeah, no. J.P. Mason got robbed all of our games. His first game, he got robbed. Second game, he got robbed. Third game, he got robbed. This game, he got robbed of a touchdown. I think that's going to be the ongoing thing.
If I was Jordan, I'd stand in front of his own line and say, you guys, don't do it to me again. God, that's hardcore good runs.
His first touchdown. That's the worst part. His first touchdown of the game, we call it back. That happened every time. I mean, really.
That foul on George Kittle was uncalled for, though. They should have let that. That was not a foul. And when they were tackling us,
even all in New York were saying, like, "Oh, I should have just let it happen," because it wasn't really a penalty. Not only that, the score probably would have been like 37, so it's 10.
Yeah, we were headed for 40.
37,
we got 30. We lost 2 touchdowns. Yeah. All right, there you go.
So we beat ourselves because in the second half of the game, we looked like we were just kind of getting lax on the Patriots, and Patriots knew that, and they were just going to try to come back on us.
Well,
so that's another problem.
We made that fumble too. I mean, they should have. That game should have ended with them getting 3.
So I'm pretty sure we all can agree as a fan base and probably as an entire organization that our special teams is our Achilles heel, no matter which way you look at it. Yeah, it's always been a problem.
Yeah, that's got to stop.
Yeah, our special teams have been terrible forever. I don't think Niners have ever had a prominent special team, not even during the Jim Harbaugh era, not during the.
Tony Montana was not bad, but
overall, I got to give the game ball to. That's a tough one. I'm gonna give it to Brock. Yeah. I'm gonna give it to Brock simply because he kept calling the pressure. Yeah, he threw that one interception, which was kind of on the receivers' fault. I mean, it was Brandon Aiyuk and Jennings just a little too close to each other. And JJ, had he just kept running, he probably would have caught it.
Yeah.
Which would have been a really nice highlight reel, especially because of how close they are in heavy traffic. But and then you know who stood out to me the most though?
Real quick, because we're out of time.
Malik Mustafa. He missed a tackle and then switched it up and didn't miss a single one after.
And he was definitely good today after that, though. Steven, gotta go. Let you get back to the family, and I'll see you Wednesday.
I'll see you Wednesday, Ronbo.
All right, looking forward to it, Steven. Great night, fam. Appreciate you.
All right. And I'll see you at the game on Arizona.
All right. All right. Hey, there he is. Where we now? The Rev has arrived. Rev!
Ronbo. Hey, let me jump into it.
Right.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Listen. Thank you. We love you. We appreciate this platform for us to speak our minds about our beloved red and gold. 24/7, 365. Family, we got that W today.
Finally.
I'm gonna keep this like super deep and quick, because y'all already know how to Rev come at y'all with the Book of Champions.
Love it.
This is a quote from our beloved Bill Walsh. There are winners. There are people who would like to be winners, but just don't know how to do it. Intelligent and talented people who are motivated and learn how to become winners. And if they have someone who will teach them, let that sink in today, family. We saw our team come out today. Now, granted, it's the Patriots. I understand that. But I've been on here listening to y'all cry, rant, rave, as we lost. Just because the Rev don't come on and speak, I hear you. I see it. I'm on here. But the funny thing that gets me is that we have come out today and we knew that we had to get this W today. We knew it. We knew that those Los Angeles piss chops that luckily got away with a win. But guess what? They lost today, and I love it even better.
Yes, that was nice.
Okay? Family, listen. It's not about how many W's you can get. It's about how your team plays. Everything that I speak towards my family worldwide, ready to go, repping that beautiful. Ready to go 24/7, 365. We came out today and we played. Fred Warner came out and set the tone this game.
Didn't he?
And I'm going to stand by it, and I'm not going to change. Fred Warner, with that interception, pick six, set the tone for this game for us. If you're a 49er faithful, it's not about individuals, it's about us. Because that's what faithful means. Set the tone, and we saw how this team came out today. I understand it's the Patriots. It's okay. We got a W. I don't give a shit if it was anybody that was 1-16. We got a W.
Damn right.
I don't care. We got the W. We earned the W. We came out, we set the tone, and we set the pace, and we made a statement. Keep this same momentum going forward. I have said it. I mean, Ronbo, I've been on here, since God knows, since we were doing videos.
Yeah.
Niner. You know what I mean?
Red and Gold radio
you know
days.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, 20
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I said the same thing back then, and I stand on it now. You got to put your helmet on the same way we do. You got to put your pads on the same way we do. You got to put your uniform on the same way that we do. But when you come on this field, we're going to fight.
Yeah.
We earned it. Yeah, we earned it. Ronbo, thank you. We love you. We appreciate the platform. Speak our minds and our hearts to this team. Rev ain't going to change. Book of Champions. I stand by every principle that Bill Walsh speaks, teaches, or whatever, because guess what? Bill Walsh, his legacy still speaks in this league today. Every team in this NFL today still runs off of Bill Walsh's principles.
It's true.
Period. Ronbo.
Even the great Belichick.
That's
right. That's love you back.
Damn right.
Appreciate you. You know
damn right. Let's go. We got this W, family. We got this W. Let's get the next one. Hey, and y'all know, as I always say, in order to beat a man, you got to beat the man. Woo! Let's go. Go till I'm earth food. Family, stand up. Let's get this going. Fuck the Rams. Yes, I said it. Everybody else, we coming up. Exactly. That's what I'm standing by. I mean it. Yo, hey, y'all lost to the Bears. Rudy and all you little fake ass little whatevers. Yeah, y'all lost to the Bears. Let's go. Ronbo, we appreciate it. We love you. We thank you.
Thanks, fam.
Let's go.
All right, Rev. Great stuff as always. All right, fam. Looking forward to it. Be back Wednesday. Hope we got some time.
No doubt.
There you go. I love it. And he lays it down in a way where you could, I mean, quoting Walsh, it doesn't get any better than that. Okay. It's the marketing schmo's favorite guy. He is none other than the 49er Brian.
Yo, what it do, player?
What it did. I mean,
player.
Caleb left L.A., went to Chicago, came back to L.A., and beat up on who? Oh, no.
The Bears. You know, Ronbo, first of all, I got to apologize for that phony that called in and interrupted you and Mama Lizard. You know, he's a little salty, and he's hurting right now because his 49er dog was biting his ankles, and he's also a little salty. So he had to run down to Walgreens there in Nollins and get some water pills and pain meds to feel better, a little better today. You know what I'm saying, player? You feel me? You feel me?
He probably had to put that dog outside. You know?
That poor dog. Oh, I'd be biting his ankles every chance I got if I was that dog. But
Marketing Pro,
hey,
man, you kill me. Go ahead.
You know, because Marketing Schmo knows the score because actually I guessed it right, but I'm not going to take credit because I called in late for my score. I didn't know Casey said 30-13 too, so
no,
I'll chalk
few
it up
people said
for Casey.
30-13.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, all right, cool.
It's okay. It's a good call. As long as
it
you
should
do it
have
before the
been
game,
like
and you did.
40-something to 13.
I know, man. God, we've got to do something about the flags. We've got too many flags. Even not looking at this week, we had too many flags last week. We've got to stop with the flags.
Ronbo, you know, the 49ers have more laundry than I do every Sunday. It's insane.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
And always crucial flags. Touchdowns.
I
Bring it back. Oh.
I look terrible in yellow, though, so I don't wear that color, you know.
That means you can't wear
look
the
like
Rams
a
horn
fat bumblebee. The lamb's colors. I can't wear the yellow, you know.
Brian,
but Ronbo.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you about giving out the accolades to those who deserve them offensively. We had some guys who really put in a good game today. What are you thinking?
Well, I know it was the Patriots, but hey, I got to give it to Fred.
Yeah.
Fred, as bad as our defense has been playing, Fred's been stepping up. And then I also got to give it to Bosa because I noticed when Fred got a little roughed up, Bosa kind of picked it up a little.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point.
You know,
he did pick it up a level.
Got to give it to our you got to give it to our captains on that defense. They stepped it up today. And on offense, Brock is just amazing. You know, he sets the tone, and he's using his legs. He's running all over the place. I mean, he's what you want about him, haters. He's legit now. I don't care what everybody.
The thing is, he's doing everything doing the things that everybody says he can't do. You know, well, he can't do this.
Yeah, and
he can't do that. He's doing it all.
He's setting records too. The guy's just the last 3 years he's played. He's just been amazing. Nobody else has done what he's done his first 3 years.
And Nick,
nobody.
Right? He's evolving. Nick, he's not a kid anymore. He's been in the league now. Nick Wright, his first year. Well, honestly, if he wasn't surrounded by the Avengers, I doubt we'd see the same. Shut up, Nick. You know what? I want to hear Nick now. See, now that Brock's out there pretty much running things like,
we all know what Nick Wrong is shining, and it's Patrick Mahomes' scepter. He's his little, his little joker for him to mess around with. So
he rides around in a pouch. Patrick Mahomes' jock like a kangaroo, baby. I mean, I'm so tired of him talking. And you've seen that thing he does?
Bravo, it's so transparent, with the Chiefs and how the media just strokes the Chiefs' little scepters and lets them, and the refs too. Oh my God, there was bad calls again today with the Chiefs. They're just piling up, man. So I don't know if you can call the Chiefs a legit team over there in the AFC yet, because they're getting away with murder on some of these calls. It's pretty bad.
They're gonna get
and
more
Tony
help,
Wright, you got robbed. They robbed you guys in Atlanta. That was bad.
That's right. It was Tony playing those guys. What was the final score?
Yeah.
When I turned over, I was going through because I was trying to get ready here. The Falcons were hanging in there. What was the final score?
Oh yeah, Falcons are tough. They're going to win their division, and they beat a tough Saints team as well today.
And they beat them
now. Yeah, and Ronbo, I wouldn't want to face those Saints if I were us in the playoffs. That might be rough, So, but
the Saints run the same offense as we do, so Kyle will beat him because Kubiak's over there. Everybody leaves and goes over to other places. Can we beat him? Matty, we gotta go. I mean, for that, Brian, we gotta go.
Yeah, Ronbo.
Short and
sweet. Good victory. All right. Love you, fam. Everybody have a good night. Love you, Rombo. See you later.
Brian. Night, fam.
All right. Bye.
And I see Who Drank My Beer. What a great name. Great stream. Win or lose, you always put in a good. Hey, thanks. Who drank my beer? Thanks, fam. I mean, I just love these guys so much. And every chance I get to bring us together, I can't wait to talk 49er football. So thanks for being a part of that too. Thanks, fam. Hey, Raymond. Raymond said something about what better not happen today. Raymond, what was that you said?
And it ain't happened, Ronbo. What's up, Ronbo?
Yeah.
They heard
What's
me,
up,
boy.
Raymond? What was that What was that you were saying the other day that you were tired of? I was
said,
tired of it too.
Number 10 better not
Ronnie
get on that
Bell.
field, and
Yeah.
he ain't getting nowhere near that field.
He wasn't even activated.
Shout out to Kyle Shanahan. And I want to tell you something else. Everybody drag Kyle Shanahan up and down the phone line every time we lose, but he won today, so I give all the credit to Kyle Shanahan.
There you go.
Now,
Yeah.
how you like that apple? I ain't heard nobody get a man no praise, but if we lose, it starts with the head coach. So we won, guess what? It starts with the head coach. Shout out to Kyle Shanahan, man. Appreciate you not putting that boy on the field today, because I won't have a problem with you. We played a great game. All those penalties y'all talking about, those was trash calls. It was a bull job. One time they got us with 12 men on the field when they did the hurry up offense and called us with the 12 men. The pass interference over the Illinois, that wasn't pass interference. That was trash.
Yep.
The illegal man down the field
said so.
was because Brock was scrambling. Brock was about to scramble, so the guy thought he was going to scramble, so he went down the field. They got the illegal man down the field. Okay, I'll let that one go. That's a good call. The holding on Kittle was garbage. The illegal shift on Kittle was garbage because everybody was standing still. Nobody was even moving. So that was I don't know where to get that call from. But other than that, man, we played a good game today. And I said 31-10, and they wouldn't have got 10 points if we could have a better special team. What's up with these guys fumbling the ball right there, letting them get that touchdown?
It's scary. We lost the Super Bowl because of special teams to some degree.
We got to clean that up.
I don't know what they're going to do. Because
we got to clean that up, man. My game ball go to Kyle Juszczyk because he had to come in the game and catch the ball, and so nobody will fumble. So we had to have Kyle Juszczyk catch the punt. This is crazy. What is my fullback doing on punt return?
Maybe one thing, though. Would you have done that? I don't know about embarrassing the kid. I mean, I'd have put him back out there. I would have put Isaac, get your ass back out there and show me that you need to wear this 49er uniform. So what does coach do? Sit down and watch somebody show you how to do it. That I think that's a little too hard.
No, I mean, man, we trying to win. We ain't got time to make a mistake. Shout out to Moody because he kicked the field goal. Everybody I called out, they played better. Bosa played better. Yeah. 27 played better. Moody made his kicks when he was supposed to. So we had a good game. And this is all Kyle Shanahan's credit.
Yeah. No, really, it is. People get carried away with blaming Kyle for everything. So, like you're saying, blame him for winning, too, then. I agree.
I ain't heard not one person call his name.
No, there's some complaints. There was some complaints earlier in the chat during the game about his play calling. I said, look, this guy's he gives them the play. They got to go ahead and execute. If they fail, you can't blame Kyle. Well, he's supposed to have them better prepared. No. I can only can't hold
look,
his
it
hand
could be
all over
worse,
the field.
man. We got a decent guy. And I did see some glimpse of hope from Brandon Aiyuk. That pass he caught when he outstretched his body and put straight hands on the
He'll
ball.
be all right. He just needs to
and then the interception that Brock threw, that was actually Brock's fault. He waited a little too late because Brandon Aiyuk was open on the crosser, but he waited too late and threw it into double coverage. But if he would have hit him a little earlier, he might have got a touchdown.
They need to work out together. I give him a couple of weeks away. They're still building chemistry like they had last year. It takes a minute. So that's why he forces him throws to Debo. Brock doesn't want to throw to Debo. He'd rather throw to Brandon.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Debo didn't make a great play today, though. But,
Yep. So shout out to Fred Warner, man. I'm happy we got the win. I'm just waiting for next week. Next week we got to play Kyler Murray.
And he going to be mad as hell. I mean, you know what? We going to get this. I think they're ready to play now because they weren't ready to play the last 2 weeks.
And Aiyuk didn't drop the ball today. So
yeah,
that's good. That's a good start. Good start.
And JJ's lost his mind.
I'm happy with the win. I'm happy with the win.
Yeah.
I just worried about the special teams. We can't be doing that with our special teams. Yeah, that's crazy, man. You know, so we'll see what happens. Both have played better. You know, both have played better today. So, you know, we'd be all right.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too bad with Fred Warner. He could play next week. Hopefully.
I know, right? Especially against the Cardinals, because Connor is bad enough with Fred is there. If he gets loose next week, but you know what? I want to see more D Winters and less of Devondre Campbell. D Winters is a badass. He needs more polish. That's all he needs. Ooh, that tackle.
Hey, you know, Ricky Purcell is supposed to be coming back next week. Hopefully,
is it next week?
If he could,
I wonder if
because this was his last designated IR. So I don't know if they're gonna hold him out just because they want to, but he might play.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, but that means that Ronnie Bell is no longer gonna be playing.
Ronnie gets waived next week. But we gotta go, Raymond.
Yeah.
Let me see you Wednesday, man. I'm delighted with how often.
All right, Ronbo.
All right.
All right.
He's looking for you.
Go Niners, man.
Yes, indeed. All right, Raymond.
All right.
And let's go and check out. Hey, Jamel.
There he is, Ronbo Fonzarelli. What's happening, man? I know you like that, man. Hey, shout out to E40. I love E40, man. That's my dude. He's the one who came up with kick. He's the one who came up with them Ebonics. So he called people Playboy and talk about the Elroy. I said, what do you mean by Elroy? He said, yeah, we call them that's the name for the police. I said, what?
I know, there's a whole code on that. You know. That's that up my other favorite from way back. Remember, every time a cop show 5-0, 5-0, what? Oh no, 5-0 is police. God, stop.
Yeah. He calls them Elroy. Elroy. Yeah, that's what he calls police. I said, okay.
They're always getting
the little Elroy guesses. All right. Well, we're back on that. We're back in the winning column. That's right, back in the winning column. Hopefully we get a streak going. We got the Cardinals. I think that we got the Commanders in there too.
Oh, I know. You know what? The Commanders look real good now. So that's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, they do. I know.
And I call that a win. You know, in preseason when we're picking out wins, we'll beat the Commanders. And who you just mentioned? Cardinals. I never feel good about the Cardinals. Who else is on the schedule?
Well, you know, it's a divisional game, so you know when we play within our division, they're going to give us our best. So every game we play is going to be tough. Cardinals, Rams,
and also 5 foot nothing. Kyler Murray can move like a bullet.
That little slick one.
God, he's quick.
That little slick little something.
It's gonna be a tough game next week. So, man, I just don't want to go below 500 anymore. We got to win that game. I don't know how, man. Okay, let's see how healthy we are. And Trent Williams is getting in better shape though, fam. So we might be okay because he didn't have to take an IV.
Yeah. He should have did that a long time ago. But yeah, man, it's good. I didn't see him with no IV this time.
I know, right?
And so that's a good sign. I said, good. That's very good. So
some Trent,
drop some pounds and
put them
get back in
donuts down.
shape. Yeah. Right.
So, go ahead, fam. Give me some on the players. Give out some awards here. Who performed best in your face today?
Well, of course, Fred Yabba-Dabba-Doo with the pick. Yeah, man, Fred with the return for the touchdown.
I wish I remember that, Jamel. When he got that touchdown, I could have won it. Yabba-dabba-doo. I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. I'm going to do it from now on, Fred. Fred gets anything done. He gets the yabba-dabba-doo. God.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but he showed that our two captains, our captain on the line, Nicholas Bosa, finally woke up and said, hey, that's the Nicholas I remember. That's the Nicholas I remember being erupted, coming after he kept coming. Kept coming. The engine would not run out. He finally got to Jacoby Brissett. I said, no, we ain't getting our sacks in. I'm a 5'4". 5 sacks we got on him or something like that. But our line was disruptive. Nicholas got in there. I said, yeah, that's the Nicholas I remember.
And don't forget to mention
so
Malik.
him and Fred, I give them the game ball on defense. Offense, we just did our Purdy.
Yeah.
Of course, the thing. He just keep on proving critics wrong. So
Every
keep
week.
on.
They're still talking though. They'll still be talking this week.
Yep.
Let them talk.
Right. Yep.
Keeps
Let
Purdy
them
fired
keep
up.
talking. So, and let them keep eating that crow. They'll
I
keep
know.
eating that crow.
They'll never admit to it.
Mm-hmm.
If Brock gets a Super Bowl, they'll have to shut up. But between now and then, as long as they root for him to lose every week, because then they can look like, we know what we're talking about. He doesn't have what it takes to be a professional Pro Bowl quarterback in this league, because look who he's surrounded by. Oh, how many great quarterbacks had no talent around? Well, there is Mahomes on occasion, but still, everybody else, you got to have talent. Come on. Oh.
Yep. No ifs and buts about that, man.
Yeah.
And that goes all the way back to Joe Montana, Steve Young, even Jeff. Had talent around him, and we he did his thing. Yep.
There's nobody out there winning games except for Patrick Mahomes. Well, he still has Kelsey and at least one more guy. I mean, Mahomes will come out there and beat you with two people, but everybody else needs at least 3 or 4. Jamel,
right.
Let me see you Wednesday, fam. I'm looking for you.
Hey, I'm gonna check you out Wednesday, brother. All right now.
Hey, Jamel.
Yep.
Brian, we haven't heard from the law in a long time. Hey, Brian. I know, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But he still got Kelsey. But that's what burns me up about Mahomes. That's all he needs. He give Travis Kelsey's sucking these days too. But if Kelsey will come alive if he has to, you know he can. You know, God, Mahomes bugs me. Got to beat him this year, fam. Got to. If he comes out there with just Travis Kelsey and nobody else, that defense in Kansas City is that defense in Kansas City is tough. It is time. We ran to get the chance to, especially on a home game. It's Chill, Bill, Phil.
Hey, Ronbo.
Bill, I feel you was out there barbecuing and carrying on today. How was things out there out in the parking lot?
It was good. It was a beautiful day.
Oh, yeah.
A beautiful win.
Yes.
A little worried after that fumble after the in the start of the second half.
Yeah. But, and deep in our own
that's the only
territory.
time I started pressing a little bit. But other than that, I thought we had the game in control. And, you know, it's just, I think we're just need a little fine-tuning.
Yeah.
You know? I think we're about there.
We're getting there.
I think we're about there, but I think wide receivers need to learn how, when Brock extends the play, they need to learn how to get open.
Yes.
Because
we're not used to that.
He's just looking downfield, and he's pumping the ball, and he can't throw it to anybody because they're not getting open.
And he's running
and
around.
When you extend the play, there's certain you can run back or run towards the quarterback, or you can run away from the quarterback, but you know, you got to learn to do that. You got to change it up. And I think with Kyle's offense, it's so structured.
The thing is, that's the thing. Back in the day, every receiver knew, as soon as your quarterback's in trouble, run towards the ball. What are you standing there for? Yeah, they stand like they don't know what to do. Ugh.
They don't know what to do because it's all based on timing up to this point. But we need to learn the second phase, and that's where Kansas City's really good at.
Got to work on that. I know. Kelsey will
that's
find
Kelsey
Patrick Mahomes in a minute. Oh.
Yeah, as soon as Patrick makes a scramble or off play, those guys are getting open.
They're moving quick too.
And so we need to learn that.
I know.
We need to learn that.
We've got a quarterback now that'll
he'll
extend that play. Get open.
But I think it'll come. You know, just you got to be a little patient. You know, the league has come back to us. Nobody's running away with it. Minnesota's 4-0, but I think they'll come back.
Oh, they did this last year.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the division is not running away. I think Seattle's going to lose on Monday. I mean, so.
Did you mention you're talking about the Rams?
The Rams lost.
I know.
Arizona lost. I mean, And I think Seattle's going to lose Monday night. So, I mean,
Detroit's going to be tough.
Yeah. So, I mean, especially at Detroit. So,
I didn't know it was over in Detroit. Oh, yeah, they are in trouble. Yeah, Tony Nagatani, I agree. So, Minnesota is good, though. Just personnel-wise.
No, they're better than what we thought.
Yeah, that defense is really good.
They're better than what we thought. And you know what? They only beat us one score.
Yeah.
With half our team.
And but the thing is, Sam Darnold is not a bad quarterback. I told people that last year. Sam Darnold is trash. Oh, I don't know. Just
we're okay.
Yeah.
We just got to win this next game, and then the cavalry starts returning.
Yeah.
McCaffrey will start coming back. He's not in a boot. He went to Germany. He's not in a boot coming out of that. So I'm looking at this as really good positive. He'll probably be playing within a few weeks.
Yeah.
Drake Greenlaw, I went to a practice the other day, and he's running around.
Really?
So I think Dre's going to come back pretty soon.
Maybe early November as well.
The only guy that's out, I think, for the season maybe is Hargrave. But other than that, we're going to start getting the cavalry back.
Listen, Phil, you were up close and personal. Hargrave, I don't feel his missing with the way Malik Collins was playing today.
Well, they didn't put him on permanent IR, so I think they're thinking he may come back.
Yeah. Torn bicep? Yeah, possible.
Well, Phil, it was partially torn.
Oh, I thought it was torn. Okay. Phil, let me see it
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
No, it's partially torn.
So we can give you a little bit before we go. And glad you had a good time out there today. We're going to see you Wednesday.
So, I mean, my most MVP for offense is Brock by far. He scrambled. He got first downs when he needed to. He made extended plays. He threw the bomb a couple of times, one to Debo, one to Aiyuk. Some good passes to Jennings. That pass that Kittle was three players around Kittle, and he gets it in there.
True.
I mean,
he's amazing. He's getting better too.
Defensively.
Okay, quick.
On defensively, I thought it was the middle of our defensive line.
Yeah.
Elliott and what's his name on the other side, they stood out. They stopped the run.
That's Phil, we're going to go. Production's getting crazy. We're going to go. Phil, let me see it Wednesday, though, because you know what we do after the game. We keep it short. So I'm going to give me more of that Wednesday.
All right, Ronbo.
I'll be looking for you.
But anyway, I think we're on our way. We lost 3 in a row. Last year, we lost 2 in a row this year. We're going to win the rest of the games.
I like
How
that.
about that?
All right, I'll take it.
All right, Ronbo.
Bye-bye, Phil.
You take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, hey, Brian.
All right, let's try it again. 49ers, red and gold. I'm rocking the Niners till I'm dead and gold. Still screaming their name all over the Mid-South because the law still says, know your role and shut your mouth. What it is, Ronbo.
You must have been trying to get it earlier and we couldn't hear you. Okay. Yeah, hey.
Yeah,
it's a win. We're back to 500. Funny. Let's stay above 500. 500 and above, please.
Yeah.
Break it down though, because we're getting a lot of time. We're stretched too long. But give me something about the game and your guys that you think need to be talked about. And go ahead.
Well, first I'm going to reward my game balls. First for the offense, I'm going to give it to Brock Purdy. He is who he is. Whether you call him a game manager or whether you say elite, whatever. But the job is, he gets it. He gets it done.
Yeah,
he gets it done. All right. Defensively, I'm gonna go with the best middle linebacker in the league, which is Fred Warner.
It's almost becoming boring. Every time we talk about Fred Warner's name comes out your mouth before you even think about it, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm giving Fred automatically gets it because that's what he does. But who else besides Fred still?
Yeah. Yeah, Ronbo, because here's the thing. Fred is he's the constant. I mean, and right now, if you take Fred over, now, a lineman, your defensive lineman get hurt or whatever, we can replace them. But you can't replace Fred.
He is.
It's a totally different defense with Fred's not in there.
Standard of excellence. The dude is fired up all the time. Even when we're losing last week, Fred was still playing.
Yeah, he's bar none. He's the bar none. He's the bar none standard. You know, he's the next generation of of linebackers that we've always had for the 49ers.
Yeah,
his name will be mentioned in there, and he will be a first ballot Hall of Fame when his career's over with.
Easily. God, he's good.
Easily, no, undisputed. He'll be undisputed. Yeah, Ronbo. Let me ask you one thing. Brandon Aiyuk. Is he in the doghouse?
No, but
I know Kyle sweated him. I know Kyle sweated him the other day about his uniforms, or whatever. So is he?
I know, but I wish Brandon wouldn't do things like that, because that shows a level of immaturity that's kind of worrisome. But you know what? He came out there with an attitude today that he was going to get it done, but unfortunately he had to deal with Christian Gonzalez, and that's tough for anybody in the league. So next week we'll get a better measure of how much he's grown since that little incident the other day. I was really bothered by that. Brandon, he takes off all his clothes in the middle of the field and there's a black pencil. Brandon, why did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was...
Yeah, I'm looking... Yeah, and I'm a coach too, Ronbo. So I'm a high school football coach too. So I was looking, I'm thinking like, okay, everybody else got on red top, black bottom. What's you going to stick out? He stuck out like a sore thumb. But what's wrong with this picture? He got red on red. Like, no, you clearly violated.
And then to have an attitude about it, Brandon, what are you doing?
And then he got an attitude. He have an attitude, man. You're a grown ass man, and a multi-millionaire. You're a multi-millionaire, sir.
And he got doesn't he have a child?
You gave you the bad. You're gonna give us that too.
Come on, Brandon.
Right.
Grow the hell up. And you know what? You started that, and now you're mad about it. So I was watching his face when the camera was on him today. He was still a little pissed off, but I still don't understand what he's pissed off about.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be
that is crazy.
He'll be back next week. He'll be looking good.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm with the other caller, Ronbo. I think once, we've always, if you notice the last few years, we've always kind of had like a slow start. But once we get all the Avengers back, we rolling. It's a matter of time we rolling.
And I give that about 3 weeks about it. Fam, you know how we do after the game, so I'll see you Wednesday, and we can just have a good time, because we'll still be partying, getting ready to stop each other from crying about the Cardinals like I am.
All right, Ronbo. Shout out to you. Shout out to production, and shout out to the faithful. Anybody can be a fan, but are you faithful?
Yeah.
And the law's out.
All right, fam. Appreciate you.
All right, Ronbo. All right.
All right, fam. Hey. Yo, Jake Dog, I saw you up there earlier, man. We'll get you Wednesday then. All right. Michael Asiento left on cameras. Hey, E. Let's go. And we'll come back to it. It's time for some Latino heat. Emilio, come on in, man.
What's happening?
Yeah, man, we're sitting up here trying to be happy about it. We have our, in the back of your mind, just saying, wasn't nobody but the Patriots. Y'all better do this next week. But, Emilio, what do you think about today?
Pretty good game. Like I said, you can still see Shanahan, his couple hiccup play calls. You can still see that. But no, still, it was a good game. Like I said, Brock, it's showing that Brock can actually control the game.
Yeah.
True. He's becoming a lot smarter instead of using the whole narrative. You can't do it without the Avengers. So, he's proven he can do it. So that's a good thing. As long as he keeps playing good, we should be in this game. Like I said, as long as special teams and defense doesn't fuck it up, because defense had a couple mistakes still, and
they did.
Special teams is just like, yeah.
We go get one from special teams. No matter what we do, we're gonna get one, at least one. If we're lucky, that's all we get. Oh, they're worrisome.
See, this is where Shanahan needs to step in. This is where I have a problem with Shanahan. He won't step in and say nothing. He just lets the BS ride and doesn't say nothing. And then when they ask him about it, I don't care too much. I'm like, dude, that's a part of our team. That's a part of our game. These dudes are fumbling.
I guarantee you, they don't. That special teams coach is getting a lot of shit every week, though. I promise you that.
I highly doubt it, because when Shanahan killed me when he said we knew it was coming, but we still let it happen. Come on, man. That was just a poor piece of excuse. Even him even saying that.
Remember that dude they fired? Shannon does not appreciate special teams.
He needs to figure. He needs to either find a new coach. He needs to figure somebody with that special team. But you've seen it already cost us a couple games
every year.
It gets worse when Shanahan gets flustered and can't finish out a game. That gets worse when the special teams is helping the other team win. So he needs to fix that. He needs to find another guy. He needs to figure it out. Say something, because it just seems like with that special team. It kills the whole thing and the whole game. He needs to fix that sooner than later. Because again, we go back to the Super Bowl, we're gonna have the same situation again.
Oh, yeah, I know. Talk about some people that did some good things today.
No, give
me some defense. You already did offense.
Okay. Oh, well, I mean, it's mostly the same guys. It just, it is the pay. You look at the Patriots, it's Bosa. He started, getting to the quarterback. So we need to see that more consistently.
Bosa.
As much as he's getting paid, he needs to get to that quarterback. He needs to find one way or another to get to the quarterback. It sucks he doesn't get his calls, but he needs to find a way to get the quarterback. As much as he's getting paid as a top defensive player, he needs to find a way to get there. That's the only other thing.
How bad do you want to see Devondre
Campbell? Pretty good game.
Sit down and let D Winters play. They already told D got mad too. Devondre got mad because he's going to have to shuttle back and forth with D. I love it. He was kind of surprised. What? No, we're gonna bring Devondre in to make sure he's fresh. God.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's just a couple of hiccups here and there. Like I said, it's just one game. See what we do next week. Cardinals on my side. It's a divisional game, so you don't know what we're going to do next week.
It's going to be
see
rough.
What happened to us last week. So, I'm still on the edge of Shannon. I'm not going to, until he can figure the whole team out, defense and special teams. I'm still kind of iffy with Shanahan still.
They'll look better in about 2 or 3 weeks. Special teams, I ain't got nothing to say about them. I don't know if they're ever going to get better. But offense and defense, I suspect they're going to get a lot better. Because they look good offensively today. I mean, you could see, like you said, Brock was actually controlling that game offensively, and they weren't knocking him in the dirt every few minutes. And that defensive pass rush ain't that bad. So they don't have an offensive line, but the Patriots' defense is pretty good. Jabril Peppers was killing.
And then you can kind of see the other thing I did notice. Him and Aiyuk are not on the same page. It's going to take a minute. You can see it. At least he's catching the ball, but it's going to take him a minute because you see he has a connection with Juwan. So it's going to take that minute with him to connect with Aiyuk. So it's coming. It's just one of those things we have to be patient with it. I know it's got the money, you can catch it, but it's slowly. But it's one of those things. Slowly but surely, Aiyuk will be back to his normal form.
I suspect as early as the next couple of weeks. All right, fam. I'll look for you Wednesday.
It's just one thing. It's just as long as he's not pouting in practice.
I know you got to stop that. Please stop that. God, Brandon, grow the hell up, man. All right, fam. I'll see you.
All right, you have a good night.
You too, Emilio. Emilio. And Emilio brings up a great point. He's already got the chemistry with Jawan Jennings. And Debo looked pretty good today, too, actually. What happens when Aiyuk when he gets all three of those guys on point? Ooh. And then I got Jordan Mason in my backfield. The return of CMC. We'll never see a Rams fan after week 7. We don't see any Rams fans now. I don't know why. Eric, come on in, Eric.
What's going on, bud?
Eric, we're just sitting back here being grateful for not having gone 1-3. Because, Eric, quite frankly, I was not taking that game all the way for granted. Because you know how it goes. You go in thinking smug thoughts and you end up getting your feelings seriously hurt. Like I've done too many times. So anyway, we're 2-2. We're right on your heels now, Eric. I saw you in the chat. Eric, your team is folks involved with your team will say, Eric, what are you talking about? You can't say that. They're not going to beat us twice. Eric, by the way, if you didn't know, Eric is so cool. Eric says we should probably be better off in the series with the Hawks. But Eric, you said that for a reason. Now, why would you say that?
What's that question, bud?
I was saying that you were saying that you gave preference to the 49ers playing the Hawks this year and probably doing well. Now, are you noticing something about the Hawks that is not genuine? I'm not sure why you would say that.
No, I think the thing that I've noticed is that with Brock Purdy, he's coming to Seattle twice, and he's won it twice. So it's just
there is that.
With things that I've been noticing, yeah.
Yeah, he's actually evolving right before our very eyes. You look at him even from week 1 to week now, and he's getting real comfortable out there because he had that tentative look. On the first week, he looked good, but not really secure and certain. Week 2, he looked like he was opening up a little bit, but not yet. He still looks a little, and he's still putting up good numbers, but he just didn't look comfortable yet. And last week against the Rams, he did look comfortable, but things just went the wrong way. And Ronnie Bell was a problem. Because even though we struggled the whole game long, Bell could have saved us, but he wouldn't. And today, he's just getting cocky. Brock was going nuts. He had no fear of anything, which is he's got to calm down with that. But still, I'd rather have to calm him down than calm him up. So,
yep. And then, I really thought it was one of those games today where when Galindo made that mistake, again, I thought of like how if Cody Swain would have still been around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, Isaac, he's having his problems making the adjustment, but he's got potential. So the 49ers aren't going to give up on him. He looked better in the run game last week as far as coming back from behind center. And then he had a setback today, hopefully psychologically, because you know how you get a young ball player like this coming in the NFL, he's already overthinking, so that will tend to make you make mistakes, right? Like anything else. So hopefully he's going to settle down. Oh, Bobby Turner gets with him and says, listen, give him some stories, because, you know, Bobby Turner's been around a long time. Give him some stories about guys that he's coached that have been in the Hall of Fame now and are now, back in the day didn't look that good, and now they're in the Hall of Fame. You can be that too, but you got to continue to believe in yourself and listen to me when I tell you to do, and we're going to get you there. And it's all a matter of confidence in any sport, right? So he'll be okay. And just put him back out there.
Yep, and then tomorrow should be a pretty good game. I'm a little bit nervous about Detroit though because of it's in Detroit. So
and they got a really good personnel. Should be a good game. You guys have won some games though that others might have thought you weren't going to do as well as you did. So Detroit should be no exception. You might handle them. You know, I wouldn't bet on that game. I have no idea who's going to win that game. You guys have came 4-0 already. Got to be legit. You can't win 4-0.
I think it's 3-0 on the way to 4-0. Hopefully.
No, that's right. You haven't played the game yet. 4-0, yeah. 3-0, yeah. So, yeah. Well, Eric, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to go and we'll be able to talk about your game Wednesday. All right. All right. Appreciate you, Eric. Have a great night.
Thank you too.
Oh, it's Bethel. We haven't talked to Bethel. When was the last time we talked to Bethel? Bethel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Bethel, we're up. We're back at 500. Instead of having to say things like, no, they're below 500. 1-2. And they have to say, oh, God, we found a way to lose the Patriots. We're 1-3. So I guess we can just throw our hands up in the air. It's over. You know, but people like to say, season's not over yet. 49ers have been in worse situations than this. No, do you realize what's going on here? We've lost a lot of people here. So it's not going to get better.
Yeah.
Overnight. So, but we're plodding along, you know. We're going to get better.
Yeah, that's how teams are. And plus, if I haven't seen where a defensive player is getting held. They were about to get an interception, but they're getting held, and they call pass interference on defense?
I know. These refs are some of the worst.
That does not make any sense.
It's a good thing we were playing the Patriots, because if we were playing anybody else, the refs would have determined that game. Good Lord.
Yeah, and one thing I already seen is that Kansas City, they're the new Patriots. They're getting all the treatment. They're getting all the referees behind them. And there's actually a video out there of Patrick Mahomes talking to the main referee, and the main referee giving them a handshake and, talking to him. And the guy's all like, hey, what are you guys talking about there?
This happened the year before last, too. Mahomes and a ref smiling and laughing about something. I says,
yeah.
Since when do you have that kind of connection or conversation with a ref and have that kind of reaction? What the hell did he say?
It's because Roger Goodell is doing all this, and till he's out of the game, the referees are going to be like that. Because Roger Goodell knows that nobody's going to do shit about it.
I know.
So he could do whatever he wants.
The league is making money.
Did it.
And the league is making money off that Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift connection. No matter what anybody jokes or laughs about, it's not funny. This is the thing. They're going to make sure that Tay stays in the fold. They probably already threatened Travis. Travis, you better keep her for a girlfriend because your job depends on it. Because she brought in the reason the cap expanded, they said partly because of Taylor Swift.
Yeah, because they're making all the money, and he's probably making so much money right now with what he's doing. So, that just tells you everything. So
they're going to get league protection, though. They're going to get it.
Yeah.
Refs are going to favor them. They're not going to make any questionable calls against the Chiefs. It's going to be rough.
Yeah.
And we got to play
it was funny because there was a guy, he put up 2 pictures. He's all like, look at pass interference, a Niner. No pass interference, Kansas City Chiefs. What's the difference?
It's probably
Here's a Niner.
Play, God.
Yeah, same. Actually, was Atlanta. That was a pass interference, straight pass interference. Should have been pass interference, but it wasn't. And they didn't call it on the Chiefs, so.
It's going to have to stop. It's bad enough that the Chiefs. Yeah. Mahomes is a good quarterback now. If you're going to help him, then what is the point of paying the Chiefs? Because even though he's lost, he lost Rashee Rice. That's his best. That's his most dependable receiver, not named Travis Kelce. And now, oh man, watch him still win.
Yeah.
It's not going to make a bit of difference. And for the reasons you're saying, it pisses me off.
Yeah. Yeah, it pisses me off too. But one thing that I actually have to put out there is that right now the Niners are in the bottom of the league on the lessest yak yards in the NFL. So you cannot say that Brock is all doing all this shit with yak yards if we're the last place in the league.
Fact. Before we got through it, but you know what? He's probably leading the league in air yards now. See, that's fine.
Yes.
We'll take either one. Fam, we got to go, though. Beth, I'll be looking for you Wednesday, and I'll be looking for you, seriously looking for you, because we haven't seen you. So,
Yeah, I was pissed off for last time, and it just pissed me off. So
I feel you.
But I'm still Niners fan, still repping every day. Let's go Niners, and hit the like.
There you go. Thanks, man.
Good night.
Night, Beth.
All right. Good night, bro.
All right, man. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, how's your night going? What a big victory. What a game. What a blowout.
I just wish we could celebrate after beating somebody that's worthy. But the thing is, we'll take this because we were in deep trouble. We could not afford to lose this game. It was a must-win game. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm very happy for my godfather who passed away. His Chicago Bears beat the Rams. He's a big Bears fan.
Oh, well, yeah. And he beat the team we don't appreciate, so yes.
Oh, yeah. The one thing he said, he hates the Rams. He doesn't like, he never was a Rams fan. He says that city's a bunch of trash.
It is, man. I tell you. I mean,
yeah. And my other uncle, he's a Bengals fan, and my other uncle's a Jets fan. So it's like almost like, my dad and I were the only 49ers fans besides my sister. Yep.
You say you have an uncle that was a Jets fan? Or is a Jets fan?
My uncle, my Uncle Peter's a Jets fan. My Uncle Harry is a Bengals fan, and my other one is a Bears fan. Me and my dad and my sister are 49er fans.
Yeah, I was just saying, a Jets fan. What does it feel like to be a Jets fan? Oh, that's got to be. I mean, never getting. Go ahead.
Yeah. And then my other sister, and I think my sister's husband, he's a Cowboys, not a Giants fan, and my other sister don't care about football. She says, "No, she doesn't."
Don't get involved.
My sister's boyfriend. I think my sister's boyfriend. I don't know what he likes. I don't know. I know my sister's a 49ers fan because she has Jimmy G, jersey. She has Niners, everything with Niners. She got Brock Purdy boxers.
All right. Well,
yeah, I said good. Maybe we need to get a pair
just
of
don't
those.
get any Brandon Aiyuk red shorts. But hey, Mike.
But one thing I got. Okay, Ronbo. Yeah.
No, I said give me some about the players because we keep it short after the game. But listen, name some things you liked about this game.
The defense. Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba do. Every time he scores, I should start playing the Flintstone song. They should do that. San Francisco. They should do the Flintstone theme song. He should do yabba dabba. That's what I was going to find. It was Fred and I scored. It'd be yabba dabba do.
God, he's so amazing. Fred has came out and played hard every week. Even when we were losing, Fred, you couldn't. There was no indication.
Fred played great. I like that guy we picked up from Houston. He's way better than the other guy.
Collins!
I love him.
Half of what Malik is getting, what Javon is getting paid.
We got to get rid of Hargrave. Hargrave is done. He's trash. He's gone. We need to replace him. We got to get rid of him. Whatever he did with the Eagles, that's a different system. But with us, he looks like a... it's the same thing like we'll get...
He disappears.
The guy we get to the Saints. Yeah. And congratulations, Tony Wright, with the field goal kick win. Congratulations. Next week is your big test. You play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next week for first place.
Wait, did you say Tony Wright? They won that game?
Tony Wright's Falcons beat the Saints. Now, next week they play Tampa Bay for first
that's
place.
Right. They play the Saints. That's right. I was thinking about that. Okay.
Yeah. Now they play Tampa Bay. If they beat Tampa Bay, they'll take first place.
That beating the Saints. Oh, wait a minute. I thought the Falcons played...
I got to hide my high school helmet and jersey because my high school jersey and helmet is the same logo as the Arizona Cardinals. So I don't want that as a curse. I don't want that as a bad luck.
Mike.
I got to hide the Cardinals. I got to hide.
Yeah. Mike, I think Tony's team played... Didn't they play the Chiefs?
They beat the Eagles and then they beat the Saints. Those are the only two teams they beat.
No, I'm talking about today's game.
The Chiefs beat the Chargers.
That's right. I did see that highlight. Okay.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, Mahomes only had one. Yeah.
Okay, what the Falcons? The Falcons beat the Saints today? I thought they beat them last week.
The Chinese kicker hit that long field goal, 58 yards. The Chinese kicker.
What I'm trying to figure out is who did the Falcons play today?
The Saints.
And they won today. I could have. The Saints have lost 2 in a row. Whoa! That means the Saints have lost 2 in a row.
Yep. And congratulations to the Commanders, 3-1. Congratulations to all the 49ers. Yeah. Congratulations to the Commanders.
Tony, that's right. First place.
First place.
Yeah. All you got to do is win.
Hey, Ribs, what happened? You get beat by the Bears, and Tony Wright's always right. Trust me. Tony Wright's 100% always right.
Mike, we got to go.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, I'll see you Wednesday.
I'll see you Wednesday.
All right.
Come to say hello, yeah. Buddy.
It's not Nikita in the chat. Hi, Nikita. All right, fam. See you Wednesday.
Yeah, she was upset about the Eagles, but it's all right. She's happy for us.
They'll be back. All right.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys Wednesday.
Looking forward to it. Wednesday. Jeremy. Jeremy.
It's the Patriots.
Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah, at least the defense showed up,
Jeremy, I don't know.
Which is a shock.
Yeah, the defense, they had their moments, but for the most part, you're right. If I had to grade them from last week to this week, yeah, they showed up a lot better. Give me. How you doing?
Oh, good. You know, I just saw Scutts the last 2 weeks. I couldn't call it.
You and me both. I mean,
Defense looked like shit.
Oh, I mean, they were just like no shame at all out there. You guys, are you coming to play or what? Because they were all pumped up, Jeremy, for the Jets. Oh, here come the Niners. And what do we think? Oh, they're not. There's no problem. They're ready to go. Next week, they look okay, but nothing special against the Vikings. And then upped and lost to the Rams. The frigging Rams. Yeah. Anybody but them. Oh.
Yeah.
And so
that's
this week,
almost as bad as losing to Dallas.
God, close. Man. So, you know.
Yeah.
Well, about shit this time. They're okay.
You know, they keep trying to blame Purdy for it. And hell, Purdy did great, like the last game.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
you look at the statistics and the sheets, he did perfect.
I mean, Ronnie Bell.
And they keep trying to blame him.
They can't blame him. And anybody who's watched the game knows you can't blame him. If the guys catch the ball, we win the game.
Yeah.
So, what'd you like about today's game, though?
It was good. I think Purdy did excellent. I have to give the ball to him. Defense. Of course, you got Warner and, of course, Nick Bosa. I think everybody else played pretty decent.
Yeah.
So,
Jeremy,
we're fixing to get all our star players back. So,
well, that's the thing about talking about star players, Jeremy. Right. Because the thing is, we lost Javon Hargrave. And it's so funny? I haven't talked to anybody yet that says, oh, my God, we lost Javon. Not one person has said that. And we get today a fill-in for him. Malik Collins goes in and plays. He plays
I think he's better.
Yes, we all agree. Javon, I feel bad about
we made this big deal about getting him, and
I was pumped.
He hadn't done shit.
I know. When we got Javon Hargrave, I said, 10 sacks last year.
I thought we really had
wow. Yeah, and that 10 sacks in 2 years.
And then, he was okay last year, but he wasn't great.
There was times when he was,
and
what's so funny? Everybody said, well, you know what? We lost Javon Hargrave. There's one person that say, now they're going to double team Nick. They were double teaming Nick anyway.
Well, they do that anyway.
Yeah. And I was looking for that today. Is he going to make a difference? Was Hargrave drawing double teams?
Seeing them not double team Nick Bosa, but maybe once or twice. Since I've been watching him play.
Yeah. Oh, you double team Nick now,
I've been watching the 49ers for 40 years, and that's the only person I've ever known them to double team on defensive line. That's a given.
Double teaming is a risky thing to do for an offensive line because they don't have that many players unless you want to see your quarterback get killed. So,
Well, you pretty much got to with Nick Bosa. If you don't, you're going to pay for it.
Nick,
yeah.
And then even
J.J. Watt.
The Cleveland Browns.
Who was the one?
Cleveland Browns guy. Blank. Anyway,
Randy White was that way,
Yeah.
If you didn't double take him, you was going to pay for it.
Man. So but
that's who Nick Bosa reminds me of is Randy White,
Yeah. Dallas Cowboys.
He really does.
Man. We're going to be all right, though. I think it's going to.
No, I'm not thinking of Dana White. I'm thinking of he played for Green Bay and the Eagles.
The Reverend. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, another blank. White.
Oh, man.
What was his first name?
Anyway, Reggie White.
Reggie, yeah.
Or something like that.
It's Reggie
White. Man, that guy was awesome.
Nobody will ever forget the fingertip tackle of a grown man.
Yeah. That guy was something else.
Jeremy, we got to go. Hey, I'll see you Wednesday, okay?
Good
to hear you back again.
Good to hear you, man.
Same here, fam. Same here. I'm glad you're not mad anymore. They're going to win. Be back next week. See you Wednesday, actually.
Oh, yeah. They got it now. They're starting to come back.
We're ready.
They do this every year, and every year I get mad because I lose first 2 or 3 every year.
You're going to be a smiling man soon. All right, Jeremy. We'll see you Wednesday.
All right.
All right. Night, fam.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yo, Ellis. Ellis.
Bo.
Ellis. Come on in, man. We're in here celebrating like if what's the team like the Panthers if they ever won 2 games. We got to calm down. But Ellis, we're going to appreciate this because we didn't need to go 1-3.
Yeah.
Patriots. Damn.
Well, anyway. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. Look, it was necessary. It was right on time.
Mm-hmm.
Fred Warner continuing to set. He's the standard, man. I said this. After the Jets game, it's just like, he's putting he's putting the whole team on his back.
Yeah.
He's the spark. He's the tone setter. It's not Nick Bosa. As far as on the whole entire team, you know what I mean? Like, when you see somebody playing like that and going hard like that, if you don't want to go out and bust your ass and put it all on the line and try to even just try to get anywhere near that kind of energy. If you don't feel that way, then shit, you need to go hang it up. So, I give, shout out to Fred for just continuing to set the standard, to ask more of himself, demand more of himself, take the responsibility for things that aren't even his to take, but by doing that, showing he's the true leader of the team. That's just what it is. It's not George. It's not Trent. Whatever. And I only person I will say that is can be in the conversation, but not surpassing Fred is Brock Purdy.
I knew he was going to say that. I was feeling the same thing. Exactly. And that's Brock's job.
Brock
as a quarterback. That's what he's supposed to do, and he does it well.
And he's living up to that standard. His attitude, his responses, his integrity, his humility and accountability, everything. He just checks all of the boxes, and he's a great player. He's a great fucking player. I'm just glad that he's with us, and just impressed with the performance today. There was some little stuff here and there. The interception I'm not really tripping on. That was late. He's supposed to throw that earlier, or do a check down, or go elsewhere. That was a timing thing, but that's not what I'm measuring. His performance on. I'm not even considering that. But Fred getting that turnover, I didn't even get to see it because I was out running around. I was trying to get my ass home.
See that replay?
I'm just really proud. I was listening to you and you was talking. He's like, "Go Fred, go Fred, go Fred." I was like, "Oh shit, he's going all the way."
He got that one block, cut him loose, and dived across the pylon. Fred thought he was a running back. It was awesome.
Hey man, he caught the ball, fell down, got up, and ran the shit back. Like that usually doesn't happen. It's usually in stride that you catch a ball and take it back for 6. He was actually on his back and got up and ran it back.
All the way on his back.
But anyway, man, great win. Offensive line was looking much better today. There was a couple of, pressures and stuff, but Brock's ability to, make, stretch the play and do things off schedule. George being there, his leadership, his presence in the run game was so pivotal today. I'm just, great win, man. Great team win. And, we got a serious man, look, the Cardinals are a good-ass team, man. They might have got whooped on today.
I knew it.
But, they've been spanking up on teams prior to this game today. So we got to come with it. This ain't going to be no walk in the park. We got a nice little schedule, a nice little gauntlet coming up. And, it's right on time. This is the test. Are we built for this shit this year or are we not? This gauntlet is going to tell that. So this should be a great motivation for the team, and we take that going on, man. And, let's keep stacking these dubs one at a time and playing to the standard, man. It's all about playing up to the standard.
Absolutely.
Good
stuff.
This ain't a fucking Browns team.
No.
This ain't we're not doing none of that anyway.
All right,
hey, man, hit that like and subscribe. You know where you at. Wipe your feet. And, shout out to Faithful, man. Shout out Tony Tone, the Dragon family, Donut, Tanisha. Shout out Frank. Hopefully Shaw was satisfied with the win today, man. Hey, man, we got the win. We played. It was a strong game. There's always something that we clean up. But, we're going to take that 30-13 any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? I know I am.
You mean you and me, Bo?
And, hit that like and subscribe, man. Shout out, Bo, and thank you to production, man. Y'all keep it pushing, man.
Thank you, Ellis.
Much
Appreciate
love.
you, fam. All right. Talk to you
All
Wednesday.
right.
All right. Lady.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of, he mentioned Big Show. And I need to talk to you, Big Show. Come on in here, man. Show, you cannot ghost us when we win. Donut and Tanisha.
What's up, Ronbo?
You
caught me at the right time.
How come?
I just walked in the crib from making a run.
Oh, okay.
And I just want to say I agree with a couple of other folks when they're talking about Arizona. But before I say what I need to say, I want to say that boy Kyler Murray is like a flea.
I know.
But one thing about fleas, it takes a dog to scratch a flea.
That's right.
And we've been that dog for a couple of years. They're a team with a big old dream. They got a running back named Connors that's going to try to be fonder. And I just had to say it like Dolomite. Before we get together, and I say, hey, I say they woke up this morning and we got out of bed, had a big old cup of coffee to fill our head. We got the win, and that is a fact. Briskets and said, what's up with that? Woo!
What's up with that? What's up with that?
We say, ooh, wee.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
Brian Purdy did his thing. Offense really scored.
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
Get well, Fred Warner defense did their thing.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
Way to go, special teams. Way to go, Moody. What's up with that? We said, what's up? I say, Kyle Shanahan was shot it back. We back on track. We 500. I say, what's up with that? I say one thing about that dude, Fred Warner. He is the best in the league when it comes to the motherfucking outstanding linebacker. And one thing that man did show, that he is going to run it all the way to score.
And gave him a chance, Donut. The man is laying down on his back trying to get himself up to his feet. They had time to come and get him. They couldn't do it. Fred took off down the sideline, picked up a couple of blocks, dived for the pylon. I didn't know he was going to make it. He did. Oh, man, that was a play. Highlight. Real.
Ronbo. Just like the last caller, shout out to the last caller before me. It's the same situation where Fred Warner made that interception and ran it back. I was listening to you, player. I was listening to you. And the play-by-play that you gave, I was in the laundry room folding laundry. You understand me? But when I heard that, I'm sitting up there, ooh. Everybody looking at me like, what's going on? I'm like, oh. I'm like, go ahead. So I took it off the earpiece and I had you going. And because a couple of 49ers fans up in there, it was like, the 49ers win today? I'm like, y'all ain't watching the game?
They got to come back. We're not dead. We lost to the Rams and we lost to the Vikings. They ain't going nowhere this year. A lot of 49ers fans bailed on us.
Man, I'm in the laundromat now. Everybody's just rushing to do their laundry to go home and watch the second half, and I'm already just downstairs doing my thing. You understand me? But everything was lovely today. Way to come back. You know what I'm saying? I got to disagree with the caller a couple of days ago that said that, this game really doesn't mean nothing, even though it gets the Patriots. Hey, man, every team has millionaires. Every team has players that put their pants and put their shirts on one leg and one arm at a time.
Yeah.
We can't control that who's good and who's not playing well, because their defense was trying to do some things when we was making mistakes. That's facts. You know what I'm saying?
And their defense is supposedly
But
not that bad. Jabril Peppers was a problem today, and they've got one of the best quarterbacks in the game.
Exactly. But it was well orchestrated. You know, just like an orchestra. You know, the game plan worked to perfection. You know, my man George Kittle, welcome back. The silverback Trent Williams, you did your thing, stay consistent, man.
Didn't need an IV.
Hey, the only rust he had to get off, he proved, is hydration so far.
Yeah. I said he didn't need a drip.
Brandon you, exactly. Mr. Aiyuk, I got to give it up for the 2 big passes that you did catch. Them was long, and they were strong, man. You know, everybody coming to their own. Like a couple of callers said back. It's going to take a little bit. It was just our turn to get these miscues, these mistakes, and get these whatever, you know, bad losses, crucial losses. Some people get about the way early, and they make a push in the end. Like my boy Shabazz said, hey, even if we make the wild card round, that still gives us a chance to go for that ring one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed.
Let's keep going, baby.
I hope we can avoid that wild card, but yeah. All right, fam. You know how we do after the game. We'll see you. You and today's time. Look for you Wednesday, and we can continue to have a good time with this win. And we ain't shame. We don't care if it is the Patriots.
Before we go, we'd like to say our game ball goes to the 2 defensive linemen, not outside. We understand Bosa was playing cat and mouse, but he said, since I couldn't get a sack, let me go ahead and get this fumble recovery player. That's my piece of chicken. Okay, but our game ball goes to the 2 middle dudes, number 99 and number 91. Great replacement for Hargrave and Mr. Armstead. Yes. Let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make that push up front to keep that defense alive and direct.
Yes.
See y'all later.
Yes. Y'all have a great night.
See you later, faithful. We love y'all.
I love everybody.
We love y'all
like
too.
Like that one caller said, you know, there's going to be lots of fans, but there's not all that many faithful. So, faithful, you all enjoy the night. Let's just keep it going.
All right, fam. Y'all have a great night. Can't wait to see you Wednesday.
You too.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Bye, Tanisha.
Bye.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know Givens had I didn't know Givens had 2.5 sacks. You know, I saw Collins, but Givens, he must be feeling great right now. So Javon has a go. He comes in. He does a great job. Tony!
Ronbo.
Tony, I meant to ask you this a while back. You know, in here in America, we call hogs. It's a suey. You know, the first time I heard that, I thought it was a joke. do you guys call hog call in Aussie as well? Farmers, do they got a special way to call them?
Oh, we just put bullets in them, Ronbo. Shoot the bastard.
You got to raise them first, Tony. You can't eat a piglet. Well, some people do actually, but I mean, you know, as you're raising them up, getting them all fat, it's a cruel thing. Don't get me started.
I'm not about piglet, Ronbo, but around 20 kilos.
Yeah,
that's tender.
Yeah, I know, right? And also, there's a certain way to... Tony, this is savage. We got to stop. Okay, let's talk about the 49ers. Tony, what did you enjoy about that game today? Pick out some guys you want to give some props to.
Well, you'd be hard-pressed not to give props to Brett Warner. I mean, if you didn't have that guy on this team, I don't know where we would be right now.
That's the truth. Think about that for a minute. Oh, no Fred Warner. Where would we be?
And the reason is, I dare I say it, but like somebody else said, he's given 100% whether we're winning, losing. You know, he's always trying to fire up the team. He's always hopeful that, you know, he could turn it around during the game and come back for a win. So I like that mindset.
Oh, yeah. He will not let guys around him lose faith. Keep playing.
Yeah, so I wish more people in the team were like that,
yeah.
Including including some of the coaching staff. But
Chris Kasoric, for sure, he stays like that from beginning to end. Some guys only run one temperature. Fred's one. Coach Kasoric, if we're going to go with coaches. Brock Purdy, he's so intense. I could see it in him now more than ever. We got a few guys around that. Debo's like that. He doesn't get enough credit for that.
Yeah. And Ronbo, this year you can see how much Brock Purdy's running around. Again, that means he's waiting for receivers to get open. I don't know.
And I wish they'd work on that. And like we were talking about that earlier. Hey, receivers, it's a new day. Okay, we understand the structure of the play and everything. Okay, when you see Brock bail from the pocket, get your ass on your horse. Let's go. Run toward the quarterback. I don't know why you have to tell him that, though. It's hard to recognize when a play's breaking down from a distance, I guess.
Yeah, but I heard some people talk about Hargrave. Ronbo, there's a chance that boy was playing hurt all year.
I know, right?
Like from the beginning of the year, but not saying anything to anyone because he probably
right. Because he's not looking very good.
So I'm going to give him another chance if he comes back to the team after his injury.
Well, he will, unless the 49ers work out some kind of trade. But he's too expensive, so I don't think they're going to be able to do that.
But it's good that we won this game, Ron, but I don't want to get myself on about everybody else because we've got Sorenson, we've got these defensive coordinators.
Yeah, we got to remember that.
We were supposed to win that game, all right? That was a must-win game, and we know the Patriots have got the weakest offense in the whole entire NFL.
Awful. And that wasn't even the first string, Tony. Some of the first string offensive linemen left, and they weren't that good.
So I don't want to put myself I'm talking about, not everybody else, into a false sense of security.
Well, you're right.
I'll take that win.
Yeah.
But let's go on to the next game. And who are we playing next, Ronbo?
Well, you're not going to be happy knowing, but we're playing the Cardinals. I don't care what anybody says. They're scary. But
that's going to be good. If we can beat them, my confidence is going to exponentially grow. Because then you've got Seahawks. People in our division, we seem to have to struggle a little bit against the Seahawks and the Cardinals. You know what I mean?
Well, we'll make it, Tony. Just keep the faith. Tony, we do have to go, though, after the game because it seems we're crowded tonight like unusual. I guess because we won? Anyway, I didn't mean to make you wait either. But I'll see you Wednesday, okay?
No, that's all right, bro. Excuse me. Shout out to the mob, Evan Ellis, Big Show, Papa Dragon, and that beautiful bastard, 49er Brian.
That's going to stick. All right, Tony. I'll see you Wednesday.
All right, bro. See you the next one. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers. Okay. And here he comes. And this takes a lot of nerve. You got to give Marketing Pro a lot of respect. Because I'm going to go back and get Rudy and tear him up. And there's that dog.
The dog's letting me know the Rams lost.
Yeah.
Hey, chill out, Flash. Chill out.
Right.
Chill out. Yeah, he's excited. The 49ers won. He's watching the Niner game, and he's really, you know what I mean? Oh, he's kind of going off because bang, bang, Niner gang. That's what he's trying to say. But, I'm disgusted to my stomach with Matthew Dime Stafford top five all time.
That was a very untimely pick.
I was drowning in Hennessy watching that game. That first INT, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Like, you know what happened, man? This was like James Buster Douglas versus Iron Mike Tyson 1990. The Juggernaut Rams overlooked the Buster Douglas Rams. The Bears. We got knocked out like Tyson against Douglas.
I was watching
I still got Tweety Birds on my head. I'm disgusted today, but you know what I'm saying? Big congratulations to OG Ronbo. I know you feeling good this week.
Oh, God,
you had the blues all week.
Yeah.
You had the blues. The last 2 weeks.
I was pulling out my guitar. I had B.B. King beat. The thrill
No,
is
Ronbo.
gone.
If you would just put on some shades, you would have been like Ray Charles. Like, I can't see the season right now. You know what I mean?
But that's the
You know.
The thrill is gone away.
BB's
for good. We're all right now.
You know what I mean? BB had that Rams Nation swag. You know, I like BB King. He taught Elvis everything he knows. You know what I'm saying? You know,
the thing is,
you know what I mean? New Orleans, the Big
know,
Easy, the swag started over there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
But
No,
congrats. Hey, I'm watching the Niner game. I think Nick Bosa might have been injured a couple games.
No,
he looked
he was
different
injured.
today.
Last week he was injured. He was questionable. I forgot. I think it's ribs.
So you're saying the Rams tackle didn't just lock him up? That's what you're trying to say?
Well, you can draw your own conclusions. I'm just saying, a healthy Nick Bosa is very scary. I don't think he's all the way healthy yet, though. He might be.
No, he reminded me of that Bosa the season before the contract holdout.
Yeah.
That's that Bosa.
Yeah, he was moving
That's that
today.
Bosa that won Defensive Player of the Year. See, if Nick Bosa can give the 49ers that swag,
yeah,
you might not miss Hargrave. I think Hargrave got exposed today.
But the thing is, Hargrave,
that defense didn't seem to miss him.
No. In fact, Malik Collins, I want him to get more snaps. And Givens was playing some great ball. We can't go too far with this, though, because the Patriots' offensive line, as you'll find out, is probably a good time to play against.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, what happened to that one dude you had? He kind of reminded me of Alden Smith, but he's always injured. He had that 3-sack game one time years ago. What was his name?
Oh, Drake.
He's got the long
Drake
arm.
Jackson.
What's going on with him, man?
Well,
Like,
Drake's
can
getting ready.
Drake step up or what?
He's getting ready. No, he can't stay healthy, and he's getting ready. Drake's getting ready to get shipped out, basically, because as a rookie, he came in and he spent the whole season trying to get his body right. He was a little too fat or something, and he just wasn't doing anything to him. So they could project him. And then the following year, Drake bust out. He's worked out. He looks bigger, stronger. First game against the Steelers, 3 sacks. Drake Jackson has arrived. 3 weeks later.
If Drake could have been that 3-sack guy with Bosa, I think you guys probably have a Super Bowl.
It took him 3 weeks, and he was done. So, he regressed back to somewhere we don't know. And then this year he came in and got immediately placed on the IR. So that's 1-2. He's going to the same route as Javon Kinlaw. As soon as his rookie contract is up, unless something drastically happens, he'll be leaving.
Kinlaw, you ain't going to see Kinlaw unless you go like second-round playoffs.
Yeah.
That's a serious injury right there. And that was a very bizarre injury. I've never seen a guy waiting to get on the field just fall on the ground from the sideline like that. It was.
You're talking about Drake Green
on Elm Street.
Drake Green. No.
Yeah.
I was talking about Kinlaw leaving. As far as Kinlaw was a middle line.
Kinlaw, man, he was weak sauce, man.
Yeah,
Kinlaw, who? I mean, that dude was weak sauce, man.
Yeah, Drake. There's no
that
timetable.
cat didn't have the swag.
Yeah, there's no timetable on when
you
Drake
know what I
Greenlaw
mean?
come back. He may be back.
But let me tell you about the Rams.
Real quick, because
let me tell you about the Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we got this loss because a juggernaut can overlook little teams like the Bears. Rams are juggernauts, and it's a wake-up call. So McVay will show you why he's Bill Walsh reincarnated, why he's an all-time great,
Right.
why he has a statue, why the Rams are the Rams. We're going to come back like a storm, baby.
Mike, bro, I believe you. We hope you do, and the best of luck to you. And
I'm going to take my dog to a priest. I'm trying to convince him to become a Rams fan, but it's still not working, man. He was smiling at me. I was like watching the Rams lose, and I swear to you, Ronbo, he's smiling at me when the Rams lost. It wasn't cool.
I thought you gave the priest for an exorcism. Fire, get out of here. I'll be back Wednesday.
Hey, fans, get that Rams gear, you know what I'm saying? And Sean McVay, Bill Walsh reincarnated. Peace out, player.
God. Steven, is that Steven? Steven?
Ronbo. How's it going?
Steven. Oh. Steven, have I talked to you in a while?
It's probably since the off season.
Okay. Come on in, Steven. Steven,
how's it going, Ronbo?
That's going all right. We're overreacting to beating the Saints. But we're beating the Patriots, but it was a necessary win. So the Patriots just be in the wrong place at the wrong time for us to, because it's like shameful to be sitting here celebrating over beating the Patriots who suck. But, we needed this win. Steven, did you see some things you liked on the 49ers, though, as far as beating that team that sucked?
Yeah. First off, I want to say, hey, Rumble chat. Hey, how's it going, guys? We got the dub. Yeah.
That's number one.
Yeah. Also, I want to say I'm happy because, the Rams lost and the Cardinals lost today, so that's good news.
Wait, put an exclamation point on the Rams losing. It's fun to watch the Rams lose because Cardinals, you never run into a Cardinal fan that's talking trash. You can run into a Rams fan almost everywhere you go on any platform where they're talking football, and if they see you're a 49er fan, hey, you guys still watching them Super Bowls on them VHS? Like, shut up. I mean, what do you guys got? We got 5 trophies here, too. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Rams fans are obnoxious. So, yeah, I'm not mad at the Cardinals.
What I liked from the game today, you asked me, right?
Yeah.
I would say offense and the defense played really good today. Big step up from last week.
Yeah.
Our defensive line looked really good. We were able to stop the run. It doesn't look like we're missing Hargrave. So
we all agree.
Yeah. I really liked Jordan Elliott. I don't know if you watched him. He was
hot, man. Him and Malik Collins, both of them were just straight up tough.
Yeah. That pass from Purdy, the kiddo in the second quarter. Oh my God, that was amazing.
God, perfect timing. Big George goes up between 3 defenders, comes down, touchdown Niners. Oh, that was nice. Him and Jawan Jennings, they're just going to be highlight reel every week. I can see it now, man.
I know we got the Cardinals up next. Are you worried about them or not?
I'm worried
really?
about that. I do not like dealing with Kyler Murray. It seems like a real disadvantage at his quickness and speed. You can't grab him. How often do we sack Kyler Murray? Oh, and if he gets around that corner, goodbye. Oh, he worries me.
Oh yeah, he does those deep long throws. Oh my God.
Are we vulnerable to that or not? We are so bad with that deep pass. They had one today. The guy just fell out of bounds too soon. Every week.
The Seattle's 3-0, but they're gonna fall apart soon, so I'm not worried about that.
They play Detroit tomorrow. Will they start to come down tomorrow? Detroit's already lost the game this year, haven't they?
Yeah, they did.
Detroit needs to win that game tomorrow so we can all be a little bit in the same bag. That means we're 2-2. Seattle's 3-1. Now everybody's within striking distance. I was worried about the Cardinals. They lost. Now we got to worry about Washington. The Falcons are starting to pick up some speed. The Cowboys don't worry about.
Yeah. They look bad, right?
Yeah, but NFC, the Cardinals. The Eagles. Don't worry about them; they're messing up. The Cowboys. Never worry about the Cowboys. So we're still in the mix for the NFC. I want to win it. If we can with the best record, so we can get the home field advantage. But I don't think that's going to happen because the Vikings are tough. They look good.
Oh yeah, Sam Darnold. Who would have thought, right? Oh my!
And they got a solid defense behind him. And he's got Justin Jefferson. And they've got another wide receiver. When he comes back,
Oh.
Okay, you know what? Let's worry about that when it happens. Hey, Steven, good to hear from you, man. And listen, I'll be back Wednesday. I hope you got some time. And let's talk some more.
Okay, I'll talk to you Wednesday, Ronbo.
All right, Steven. Good to hear from you, fam.
Okay, see you, chat. See you.
Right. Yeah, I forgot about that wide receiver the Vikings got that ate us up last year. And Jefferson was on the sideline watching. That's going to be the team, family. You know what? I'll go out on a limb right now. So, last year they went to 10-0 and they started getting beat. That's not going to happen this year. They may lose a couple of games. They're not going to go undefeated. But that's going to be the challenge at the end of the season. And when they get that other wide receiver back, we'll be ready. Because we got 2 running backs too. And I got plenty of receivers. And I got Brock Purdy. Ain't scared of nobody. Tony. Speaking of those, Tony's got them 2 running backs. They ain't going to be. Tony, you know what? Come on in.
Ronbo, good evening.
Good evening, fam. I'm telling you right now, boy, the NFC is going to be tough. It's because there's a lot of teams that
it is.
Pretty much neck and neck, running close. You know, you guys are coming on. The Vikings have already came on, and when that other wide receiver gets back, good Lord, what are you going to do with that? And I don't know what Detroit looks like. The Bears jumped up, and maybe Tony, can the Bears get ready? I mean,
no. They're going to win some games. They're going to win some games, but Caleb Williams is not that guy, and I'm sticking to that. I said that last year when he was in college. This year, he's not that guy, Ronbo. He's got some weapons around him, but it's going to take some time. Look at Jaden Daniels. That's the guy I said. I said him, and I said Nick.
Should have been drafted number 1. Because I know what you mean about Caleb. Caleb missed some real opportunities in that game. That game should have been as close as it was. Yeah.
Speaking of that game, Ronbo, A, I don't see any of those Ram trolls in there except for
Marketing Pro.
Marketing slow. And B, Stafford threw 2 more picks today, Ronbo. He threw 1 in his own end at the end of the game, and he threw 1 in the red zone in the end zone, costing his team points.
Matt is back. The boy is back in town.
He's
back. Boy is back in town. I love it.
Like I keep saying, that's who he is. That's what he does, Ronbo. That's who he is.
As a matter of fact, 4 weeks, who's leading the league in INTs?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I don't know who's leading in INTs right now. I know Josh Allen was leading the league in touchdown passes with 9. He's got 1 tonight. He's got 10.
I don't think Allen. In fact, he talked about that. I don't think he has an INT yet. So Matty Stafford's probably right in the front row running already. And
sure he is.
How's Dak doing?
He's not leading the league, but he's got a couple picks here and there. And then there's a couple games where you don't have any. So, but you know, it's only a matter of time. Especially with all the opponents they got now, with the Pittsburghs, and they got to play you guys, they got to play us, they got to play Houston, Philadelphia, Detroit, back to back. So they're coming.
Nikita just put Addison is back with the Vikings?
Yeah, he had the touchdown today.
So his injury wasn't that serious.
Touchdown today.
Nikita says he got 2.
It was, but he missed a couple games.
Yeah, I know. I thought he was hurt and might be out an indefinite amount of time. Oh man.
Jordan Love was back today. He had 4 touchdown passes and 3 interceptions.
I know they were starting to catch up. So that vaunted defense, the Minnesota Vikings, they couldn't hold down the pack.
Nope. They came back. And Cincinnati's back on track. That's 2 weeks in a row, even though they lost on Monday night to Washington. But they're scoring points now again. Jamar Chase and Higgins.
You knew it wouldn't be long. Yeah, you knew it wouldn't be long.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah. And they started off like this last year. I don't know if they lost. I don't know if they were 0-3, but they started off late last year and came on.
But Ronbo, Cleveland got job today. Cleveland was it 20-16? It was 20-16 the rest of the game because when Cleveland scored, it was like 20-10, and Cleveland scored to make it 20-16. The kicker missed the extra point. He's a good kicker too, and that cost them because they drove down and they got stopped because they needed a touchdown, right? But the drive before that, they threw a slant to Amari Cooper. He caught it and took it 66 yards to the house. They called a holding penalty on their center. They showed the replay. Even the announcer said, that's a bad call. That's a horrible call. He was not holding. So Cleveland got jobbed.
Referees. This is why I wasn't against. They were talking about getting electronic or remote refs. You know, I mean, I don't want to put all those guys out of work, but my God, if you can't do this job, then would somebody please make sure they don't get involved in the NFL? Start in another. Go do college football or something. My God, they can really.
And replay is you're supposed to get it right, like you said, get it right.
And they don't. And everything's not reviewable. There's certain things you can review, but not everything. And you watch some of the holes and things they call or don't call, especially the don't calls. So.
And Ronbo, I was not happy with our game today. We should have lost. Our field goal kicker, Young Wei Koo, hit a 57-yard field goal to win. 57 yards is longest. Ronbo, we were too sloppy. We did not score an offensive touchdown. We scored a special teams touchdown on a kickoff. Then he fumbled it, and it went in the end zone, and we recovered. And then we had an interception for a touchdown by our inside linebacker, Troy Anderson. So we did not score an offensive touchdown today.
Well, you know what? There's going to be weeks like that. Not to worry. You know, you guys are pretty solid and you're coming on.
Yep.
But, Tony, we're going to go.
That's how Pittsburgh beat us week 1.
Yeah, see. Everybody gets one of those weeks. It's frightening. Start making judgments about your team. But, Tony, we got to go. I'm going to see you Wednesday, and let's take it a little longer.
Yes, sir. Congratulations on your team win. And Ronbo, Ed Jennings, Jawan Jennings, Ronbo, y'all gonna have to do something with Debo or Aiyuk. Because Jennings, man, he
needs more time, don't he?
Number 2.
He needs more touches.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. 88 yards, only 3 catches.
Ooh.
He balled out.
And
Rams
one
fans,
bad throw.
I know y'all listening, even though y'all ain't in the chat. Y'all are ass, just like I said. And just like I said Friday night, Chicago was waiting on y'all to give y'all that whipping. And Matthew Stafford helped with his picks. There's going to be more losses to come, Rams. I'm so glad they wasn't in the chat tonight. And I know you got to go because of production. Shout out to you. Shout out to production. Y'all are the best in the business.
Thanks,
and Ronbo,
man.
I'll see you Wednesday.
Appreciate you, Tony.
Take
Looking
care.
forward to it. You too.
Congrats.
And congrats to you. Night, Tony. Oh, man, I tell you. Tony was wrap? Okay. So anyway, all right. So we're off to Schneid. We're 2-2. Now let's stay out of the 500 range and get that puppy up quickly. Because it's still early in the season. Nothing's decided. You don't have to lose the division because of 2 wins. Who's gonna go 15-2 anyway? Not saying we're gonna go 15-2, but who was not going to lose 2 games? And there's nobody in the league that's not gonna lose 2 games. There'll be nobody losing less than 2 games. I don't believe it. And that goes to the mighty Patrick Mahomes either. Because they got to take a work cut out for him going forward anyway. Rashee Rice gone? Oh, man, I feel bad about that, though. I want to see every team, because let's say if we do get to the Super Bowl and people say things like, well, you guys would have had to deal with the Chiefs had they not lost some of the key players. Yeah, but that's the name of the game. I mean, whoever shows up is who you play, and that determines whether or not you're a Super Bowl winner or not. Yeah, but you guys know that you can't beat the Chiefs. Because we're going to get stigmatized like that forever. 49ers, what they better be glad about is it wasn't the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I can see it now. You can't get any love if you don't beat the best. Anyway, fam, please. Oh, thanks for the contributions, fam. Always, please subscribe so we can find you and let you know we're looking for you. And hit like. Well, that's pretty interesting. 115. I like that. All right. I'll see you Wednesday, fam. Just have a great week between now and then. And ooh la la, Niners! 2-2. Thank you.